Oh God, what happened to the game screen? Oh, this is the problem that I was talking about.
Oh no. The gays.
Oh no, I think that's meant to look like
no.
that actually, because there is just the absence of
Oh
image.
yeah, I think it's
Sorry, guys.
just what the top
The
screen
The
looks
top
like
screen
at that point.
is just giant
what
on
our
the
top
side, and it looks weird. It looks really weird.
We're being topped right now.
All right, just as a heads up before I do get into it, everyone watching at home, OBS did a weird thing for me while I was playing Death Stranding this past week, and I had to recreate pretty much all of my overlays from scratch, almost. Marin sounds quiet compared to everyone else. Marin, speak?
Well, stop it, Mary.
Woof. Woof, woof, bitch.
They sound very quiet?
I'm here.
Looks normal to me.
I'm queer.
Yeah.
Get used to it.
Anyway, we'll get into audio levels in a moment, but I just wanted to point
Mary
out...
sounded quiet, but now they sound loud and proud.
But yeah, just a heads up, if we have any weird visual glitches or issues with the stream, it's probably because I had to recreate bloody everything from scratch, and so now who knows how it's gonna go. My audio looks like it's blasting for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Sorry guys, technical problems right at the start here. Isn't that the way? Okay, I'll leave it as is. Do I sound normal to you guys in the call?
Yeah.
Yeah, but also I have like my Discord volumes like individualized basically, so I don't know how accurate it would be for me.
Right.
It sounds good on my end.
You sound good to me.
Okay.
And you're at a mid range.
Okay. Well, I'll just assume everything's fine. And we'll continue as we're supposed to. Apologies for the weird start. Hi, welcome to the stream. I'm Martin, also known as Little Karibo. We're going to be playing more Apollo Justice Ace Attorney today, starting with the second turnabout corner, which is an interesting one. I'm sorry to hear that, Dark Jade. Sending our positive vibes your way. I'm Martin, Little Karibo, but really quickly, let me thank people for following and giving bits, etc. GTX Whiskey, thank you for the follow. Cookie Philosopher, thank you for the follow. Seasick Sheep, who put that sheep on a boat? Thank you for the follow. Odd Slime Pieces, thank you for following. Dane Kidan, or Dane Kidan 87, thank you for the follow. Killstreak 1004, thank you for following. Crash Bandicoot 25, thank you for the follow. You know what it is that I'm confused by is that my stats doc is not open. No, that's the wrong one. Okay. Sorry,
Your
guys. My I need the thing that tells me what is my stats are live, so I know that everything is working properly.
What is my stats are?
My stats. All right. Bless 771. Thank you for the follow. Lobster Socks 626. Thank you for following. Macaroni Cat, thank you for following. And Uptown Bassoon, thank you for the follow. The Azul Magia, thank you for the 5 bits. Last time on Apollo Justice, we learned that Christoph is a murdering jerk, which probably would mean more if we knew him for a longer time. It's okay, though, because the victim...
Gavin.
It's okay, though, because the victim was also a jerk. Anyway, Apollo lost his job, Olga probably lost hers as well, and Phoenix forged some evidence and got his daughter involved in criminal activity. Welcome to the most depressing...
That's just father-daughter bonding activities.
Yeah.
Welcome...
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, everybody.
Who amongst us hasn't?
Welcome to the most depressing game in the series, says Azul Magia. Wow, you think?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Just looking at
100%.
Phoenix. Looking at Phoenix alone is enough to make you sad, I guess.
Well, I would say this one is the most depressing in terms of content, and the next one is the most depressing in terms of how little I want to play it.
Oh.
I'd rather play 5 than 6, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel so opposite.
Martin, it's all downhill from here is what we're saying.
All right.
I love 6. Maybe I'll feel differently this next time around.
They both have their moments.
Okay.
They definitely got me with the whole, let's just bring all the characters back and do the original again and just have Miles and Phoenix hang out. That's all I want. That's literally all I want. Just give me banter game with the two of them.
Speaking of having our moments, let's introduce our guests. We are, our co-host and our guest, honorary co-host. We are joined, as always, by, firstly, Marin Miller. Hi, Marin. Millability. Hi.
Oh, hello. Yes, legal name change. Hello, everyone. It is I, Marin Miller, here today with your gay update. My God, I'm fucking tired. That's the first one. Second of all, We got the quarry.
Oh,
For
right. Yes.
Yeah. Eat shit. You go laugh at me.
No.
What?
I was trying to put together what the gay update was, but then I realized.
We bought the quarry from Supermassive Games, which is not Supergiant, Supermassive. They make like sort of the interactive movie horror games. They made like Man of Medan, House of Ashes, Until Dawn. We love them, and they just came out with a new like full-length game, not a little anthology thing like they've been releasing the last 3 years. So this is a full-length game, and
In
it's like a
conjunction
modern,
with EA, I believe.
yeah, and it's like a modern sort of slasher camp horror story trope. And
We're not
it's
sure
really
what is
fun.
going on in it.
Yeah, we haven't figured. We just got through the tutorial, but there's a gay kiss
Yeah.
before you're
Oh,
even
you
out of
can-
the tutorial.
We were
You
like,
can make a gay.
we were really
it's part of the
excited.
tutorial. They just want to show you
Yeah.
how.
You had the
Yeah.
you had the option of flirting because you control each character in different parts of the story. And when we were in control of one of the guys, he had the option to flirt with the other dude from Detective Pikachu, and we did, and it progressed
Is it
like
Pikachu?
it's
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Justice Smith is playing Pikachu in the quarry.
Holy shit.
It's
Game of the
really
year.
gross.
Groundbreaking
Crossover.
performance. But like, and also you can, so not only can you flirt with Justice Smith, but then like when you're playing as Justice Smith, there's like a truth or dare, and then Justice Smith is confirmed by, because he can, like, they're like,
Oh.
we're playing truth or dare, you want to kiss this person or that person? And he's like, why not both? And then you can choose like which one you want to kiss. So obviously we picked the little gay guy because, well, we don't know
Little
if
guy.
he's super gay or if he's just like, I don't want to say half gay, but you know, like gay light, I guess. I don't know. Bisexual is the word, but I'm going for.
But you got
Okay.
there. That's what
Okay.
counts.
What I am. Either way.
Well-
So I hope you get the game, and I hope you enjoy kissing boys or girls, whatever you want to kiss. Enjoy your kisses.
Enjoy
Kisses
kissing.
are great.
We're also joined by Soupy. Hi, Soup.
Hi. I don't have any exciting updates like that. I have no gay kisses
You
to
are
talk
the
about.
exciting update.
Aw, thanks, Martin.
Exciting updates. Soupy is here.
I'm here.
Up-
Soupy is here. Soupy's
updated
creamy.
updated Soup Topsy report.
Yeah.
Creamy,
The
cheesy.
autopsy report.
What
Is that,
what kind of
is that
soup are
just
you
the
doing?
recipe?
That's the recipe. It got updated. There's a new ingredient.
Add
Speaking
a little
of-
I was
turmeric.
thinking about potato soup yesterday, so I feel like I'll be potato soup today.
Okay.
Ooh, all right.
Taters.
Yeah.
But speaking of new ingredients, we're also joined by a very special guest host. We are also joined by the fantastic Dilphosaur, aka Karina. Hi, Karina.
Hi.
Great to have you here.
I'm back.
By
Just
popular
pop
demand.
in.
And on DILF Day.
On Dilf Day.
On DILF
Oh,
Day.
Very
Yeah,
important.
happy
We
DILF
heard
Day,
you.
everyone.
Happy
Happy
DILF
DILF
Day to
Day.
the DILFs.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Dilfs.
It's your day.
This is for all you Delphs out there. We're doing this for you. You're just big little guys.
Big little guys.
Yeah.
You're just little guys that are big on the outside. Way to go,
Yeah,
Dilf.
thank you. Thank you for inviting me back.
Absolutely. We're very, very glad to have you anytime you're able to stop by. And
Yeah.
we're very excited to see any chaos that gets spawned from this shared communion.
Yeah,
of
I
Ace Attorney.
definitely could not deny showing up today because Case 2. Oh, I love Case 2. So normal. Nothing
Okay.
weird
So
in
normal.
Case 2.
I'm very worried.
So normal.
The game just gets more normal, actually.
Everyone
Yeah.
is so sane.
This is the normalest game you'll ever play.
Let me know in the chat if those audio levels are still having issues, if anybody sounds quieter than anybody else, because obviously...
Also- I want to put out there, very important piece of news, because we are in Case 2 and everyone is so normal. Clavier is coming. He's going to be here today. I've been waiting for over a year to
Okay.
see his stupid face.
I still don't know this Clavia person.
They're
We're
so
gonna
beautiful.
put him in a jar and we're gonna shake it.
Yeah, we're gonna shake him up. Also, I just want everyone to know that Clavier to me is like probably canon non-binary for sure for me. So fuck all y'all. He's non-binary. That's
He's
what I have
ours.
to
He
say.
belongs to us.
He's me. He's mine. I wrap around him. I'm still calling him he, him. It doesn't matter. His pronouns are they, he.
Thank you, Kudo Sarugi, for cashing in your statutes for a hoo-ha. And Papa Boris, thank you for the 5 bits, the 2 sets of 5 bits. First, your message says, so we still going on with the idea that Phoenix has massive tits? Oh,
I mean, yeah, of course.
hang on.
Absolutely. What the fuck kind of question is
We
that?
got high up, we got a song playing real quick. A song in honor of the big tits. Thank you, Void Adept, for cashing in the high up command. Now, I don't remember the big tits.
I don't either, but I'm just here for big
Here's
tits.
Yeah,
the thing.
same.
Yeah.
I
first of
couldn't
all,
say that. No, he doesn't have big
yeah,
tits. You know,
love a man
that's
with
just
big
not.
tits.
That's
Second
not. That's
of
not
all,
a truthful statement.
Thank you, Void Adept.
most Ace Attorney characters are like jacked.
Yeah, for no reason.
For some reason.
It's just like Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Everybody is just very, very, plentiful.
I don't know how anyone gets a 6-pack sitting at a desk all day, but my God, I'm trying.
And Kokono Megami, thank you for turning it down for what? And Void Adept, thank you for telling me to hydrate. Papa Boris, thank you for your other 5 bits. Diet gay, all the gay, none of the calories. So there was something I wanted to say. Oh, before I forget, I want to give a quick shout out and acknowledgement and a thank you to Karina for having me on one of the most recent Drawfee episodes as a guest. That was a lot of fun.
Yes.
The prompt
that came out
was
this week.
that did come out this week. The prompt was I had to suggest movie characters that could be drawn as Yu-Gi-Oh cards. The big problem I had with that was, and thank you for the head pat, Senmaru. The big problem I had with that was I don't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so I just was like, what movie characters could be Yu-Gi-Oh cards? And
you're the Yu-Gi-Oh guy.
I am Yu-Gi-Oh
was-
guy.
I
He's
was
the little
truly
Yu-Gi-Oh
the
guy.
only one like in
Yeah.
the call that really had like Yu-Gi-Oh card knowledge.
Right.
But it was still such a fun
It
episode.
was a lot of fun.
To be fair, it was only because we didn't want to do an entire Yu-Gi-Oh cat-centric episode. That was the original pitch, and Jacob was like, maybe different movie characters.
It's funny.
And one can be cats.
It's
I'm
funny
like,
because
okay.
I remember recording the episode and having a great time and it being very chill. And I remember thinking, we talked about cats for maybe 5 minutes or so. And then in the comments, it's like, you guys talked about cats so much. What is going on?
I feel like I need to explain that there are just various things that are kind of like comment in jokes on Drawfee now.
Yes.
One of them being that we would just continuously talk about cats like for most of 2020. So people started complaining, and then we're just like, okay, we'll put in like a warning if we talk about cats in this episode. And stuff.
But then it's like
that.
after that, like even if you mention cats for like 2 minutes,
Yeah.
everyone like that's
Yes.
all anyone hears.
0 days without incident.
It's all happening all over again.
Yeah, no, that was
Martin
so much
came
fun.
and triggered
Thank you
him.
again for being
No,
on.
Thank you for having me.
Do it again sometime.
Yes, Natsu. We actually talked about that on the Drawfee episode, the Cosmo cards, where it's Star Wars and Wizard of Oz combined. In fact, I was very happy because when I was checking out those comments, there were people who they didn't talk about Cosmo when they had the perfect opportunity, and then they'd have to edit the comment and say, "Oh wait, they did."
got him.
Papa Boris, thank you for the 5 bits. Hey Martin, just a heads up: Blue Eyes White Cat and Red Eyes Black Cat are real cards. Yes, you may squeal now, as I did. Kitties.
Oh.
And Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. If there's no CGI bung hole in my Cats the Musical, I send it back. Yeah,
Is Mozzarella Blue Eyes White Cat?
she totally is.
She
In
is.
fact, that's one of the first things we thought when we looked at her, thinking of names, was she's a Blue Eyes White Kitty.
Oh, this is a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
This is Yu-Gi-Oh. This is
Oh
Mew-Gi-Oh.
my god, it's giving me Yu-Gi-Oh vibes.
Guy who has only played Yu-Gi-Oh.
All
And
right.
yet played no Yu-Gi-Oh at all.
All right. I figure since we have the we today, guys, we have a hard out of about 3 p.m. our time, which is in 2 hours and 20 minutes or so. So I figured we'd jump into the game, unless you guys have anything you want to briefly.
No, I want to see
Sure.
my little boy.
Yeah, I'm
Watch
honestly,
Carmen.
I'm excited for the way that this case opens.
Okay.
Let's do it.
And we've kind of cast everybody. I don't want to talk about
Yeah,
who's in
I
it,
think
but
so.
all right, let's.
Let's go.
And I'll...
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
I want my man. I want my they.
Oh
them.
shit! What is that?
Madame.
This is like
My they.
as long as we draw breath, the wheel of fate turns. What? What?
What?
What has happened? Oh, you got hit by a.
Phoenix Wright got hit by a bus.
A Les Miserables situation? Spinning big crimes and little crimes together. And when the wheel stops. It's also 3D. Whoa!
Oh.
You die.
Oh shit.
What's going on? Okay. June 15th, 9:12 a.m. Wright & Co. law offices. That was pretty wild.
Yeah, good shit.
I just want to once again give an amazing like recollection, flashback of sorts of the way bloody Kristoff jumped out of that secret passage, bonked a guy, and then was like, "Mwah," and left and closed the door. Like,
and then like called Phoenix a bitch.
It's so funny. He's not even a good villain. He's not good at crime.
He's just gonna be in like a bitch.
Yeah.
Kristoff is a professional bitch.
He's just a guy who thinks he has really good ideas all the time, but then other people look at him and they're just like, oh, it's this fucking guy again.
Papa Bar, thank you for the 5 bits. Well,
We
this
all
is going to
know
be a really good case, I think. Okay, I'll leave now. All right.
He's got big metrosexual white guy energy.
2 months have passed since Mr. Gavin's arrest. My first trial, and I lost both my mentor and my job.
Voided up, thank you for the bit. Can you hear the people sing? The sound of people crying, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, I'll admit it. I was screwed. But even when I hit bottom, I told myself I'd never come here.
Whose
Honest.
bottom did you hit?
Oh.
He did punch Phoenix last game.
This is the Wright & Co. law offices?
Yeah.
Yep.
The plant is still
Phoenix
there.
confirms we're
Oh.
bottom.
Charlie.
Charlie.
Of course.
Here being the legendary Wright & Co. law offices. Okay, Justice. Time to stop trembling.
Which cat am I hearing purr?
That's Meatball. Who's Trucy? Ow.
That was Soupy, I believe.
Okay, so
Oh,
I think
you must be here for the interview. Right this way.
I assume that's Trucy.
Yes.
Me too.
Huh?
There she is.
Hello there. You found the right place. Welcome.
What's with this girl?
Well, now, shall we begin?
Begin what?
Right, first things first. Any special talents?
Anna Kaiser says, I want to draw your attention to the mini guillotine. This in the corner? Where is it?
No, on the mantle.
On the-
Oh!
Yeah.
That
the
is
thing that you-
dick-sized.
Oh, it's Apollo sized.
Oh yeah, tiny man.
Or that.
Or dick-sized, yeah.
Talents?
But not Apollo's dick.
No.
Yes, well, you must have at least one.
And Koku no Megami, thank you for the 5 bits. Soupsy or Troopy?
Susie.
Susie.
Just like a little witch.
Well, I guess defending?
Defending. An unusual talent, but it'll do. With a little jesting up, of course.
You think so?
She's gonna yassify Apollo Justice.
Let's give it a go, shall we?
Yeah, what is going on with the spaghetti over here?
That's just his spaghetti.
Magic.
Yeti. Yeah.
Don't fucking question magic.
Right.
Huh?
And
Walk into
don't ever
someone's
question
home.
spaghetti.
Never.
Yeah.
Ask them what's
How
up with their
dare.
spaghetti. Rude.
Papa Boris.
Also,
Oh yeah.
what is this black, like, thing leaning on the wall? Is it a TV? And they've just set
This?
up things in front?
No,
No, the big
no,
black
Oh.
square.
It's a piano, looks
Oh,
like.
that's a piano.
Oh, it's a piano. Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Because Phoenix has to practice.
Right. Well, he can't play piano very well, but
Papa Bar is saying with the 5 bits, and then Mo jumps out. Hey, did you know I live here too? Want to watch Pokemon the movie? I have all 500 of my copies here.
Huh?
Go ahead. Show me. Defend.
okay. I have to drag myself a little bit here. All right. So, story time with Barrett. When I was working my first office job, it was at a place called National Construction Rentals. It was like we rented out porta potties and like power lines. Very glamorous work, right? And I would do contracts. So I'd input like what people ordered, where it needed to go, and I'd print them out. So it wasn't very much work per day, but they wanted me there 8 hours to be able to input this stuff just in case they had something come up at the last minute, right? So I was so bored that I wrote a fucking 250-page, probably 300-page Kurogane and 5 fan fiction from Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles. And it was not just a Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles. It was a crossover AU with V for Vendetta and like literally anything. If I was like, I need a character, who would fit this spot? I'm going to throw Midna in this hole. All right, thanks, Midna, to hang out with fucking Fi while he figures out his gayness. I don't know. So, and this was back when, like, you know, everything that was gay, including fan fiction, had to be like, oh, but I'm not gay. Oh, why am I gay? Anyway, it was a rough time.
What's that got to do with this?
This game had not come out yet, but I knew that Phoenix Wright was gonna be a piano playing hobo. And it was like, it must have been 2006. So like the announcement came out. So I put him in this fan fiction as like a bar owner who played shitty piano and like he was part of like one of the people who helped Fi learn himself or whatever. But anyway, I don't know why, but realizing that was a piano and realizing he has a piano inside of his house just I was thrust back into like sitting in that office being like, oh yeah, I'm so clever. I needed a bartender and now I've got Phoenix Wright because they're totally doing something weird with his character and I don't even know what it is because the game isn't out.
All right.
Man.
I remember
Those
when
were
you
the
worked
days.
that job too, because that was back when you had to pay 10 cents per text message to send
That's
and
right.
receive. And I racked up some decent phone bills back
Me
in the
too.
day.
I got in so much trouble
Oh,
because, and like also that was like, you know, a few years later I got in trouble again because I started dating Martin, and when we'd call each other or text each other, we'd get like it was like $100 phone bill extra.
Oops.
Yeah.
Vampiro, thank you for cashing in your star tips for a hoo-ha. And just so everyone knows what I'm picturing in this sequence, when she says, show me, defend, I imagine Apollo Justice just dropped to the floor and entered a fetal position.
That is a very Apollo move, I feel.
Yeah. It's his, what's it called? Defense mechanism? Natural defense mechanism.
Just give it all you've got. Don't hold back now.
What are you talking about? I can't just defend here.
First lesson. A professional can perform anywhere.
Thanks.
We want people to be laughing with us,
Hi, evil sea monkeys.
not at us.
Well, good luck.
Thanks. Well, I'm not sure why they should be laughing at all.
What? What exactly do you think you came here to do?
What? Defend? No?
Excuse me, but do you know where you are?
Huh? The Ride and the Ride and Co law offices, right?
Oh. I was afraid of that. Don't worry, you're not the first.
Oh, is it not the Right and Co law offices?
Phoenix Wright was full of shit.
Look, what's going on here? Who are you? I came here to meet with the person in charge.
Not this weird little girl.
Well, apparently you've made no fewer than 2 mistakes.
Mistakes? But I got a call from Mr. Wright this morning.
She's in charge, bitch.
Perhaps
She's
you should go
boss
read the sign out
baby.
front again? She is boss baby.
Tiny Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
What's there to read? Look, it says right there. Oh. Why does it say
Weird,
Right Talent Agency?
weird little girl incorporated.
Welcome to the Right Talent Agency, where you've always come to the right place. I'm Trucy Wright, CEO. I'm a magician.
Yeah, boss bitch.
It all came flooding back. The trial, that girl.
Hello, sir. Please pick a card.
Yep. That's right. She's my daughter. Trucy Wright.
Azulmagia, thank you for the 5 bits. Do you think Mia is turning in her grave or curiously watching to see how this plays out? Maybe both. Yeah, how is Mia dealing with all of this with Phoenix?
It's somehow she's got a massive migraine in the afterlife, and she's not even sure how that's possible.
I don't even
Goodness.
have a brain to hurt.
But somehow.
I want to write a fanfic where Phoenix is doing one of his poker games and then his opponent gets possessed by Mia and he's just like, "Oh, it's you. What's up?" Yeah, I don't care. she's looking like trying to lecture him or something. I don't know.
It's just funny because the last case of game 3, afterwards she's just like, "There's nothing else I have to teach you, Phoenix. You're an ace attorney now." And then 2
Drops
months
the
later
ball.
he gets disbarred.
It's a funny story about that.
Yeah, right.
Also, I bet that fic exists. There's so much Ace
I hope
Attorney
so.
fic.
I'll bet. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
there's
just
so
that
much.
most of it's undocumented.
Right.
Here, check out our flyer.
The Mad Bicyclist, thank you for the 100 bits. Is Trucy's other father Edgeworth?
Yes, obviously.
Yes.
No question.
Trucy has a lot of dads.
Good for her.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, happy Father's Day.
I want to give a shout
So,
out. Oh god.
What's your name?
I want to
go
give a
ahead.
shout out to this subtle little idle animation she's doing. Look at that. That's cute. She's little bounce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Trucy. I love her
Yeah.
animations and everything.
Her
She's
sprites are
super
so
cute.
cute.
Apollo.
Designed very well.
Apollo Justice, attorney at law.
I do think the animation for this game is good.
Badge.
I feel like with what's it called? Grade 8's Attorney, those animations are so fucking annoying sometimes because there's so much going on.
It's
And it keeps going.
I love to look at the animations, but sometimes it's just they're a little disruptive when I'm just trying to get through the story. I
Yeah,
feel sometimes.
And there was that one where it's the lady keeps pouring over the tea as a joke, where she's
Yeah.
you're saying something stupid, so I want to burn you. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't like that. And then I have to wait to watch her burn him.
Yeah, and it's it's cool. It's every 5 minutes I have to go through the solid 20 seconds of animation
Yeah,
where just to keep going with this testimony.
yeah.
Like,
You
I
can tell
get
that.
it.
I don't know. Maybe it gets better in 2, but you could tell that in Grade 8's Attorney, they were like, "Look at what we can do! Yeah, yeah, yeah." Which I can't blame them, you know.
But at least we get to see Sherlock Holmes's animations too,
I
though.
fucking
I
love
I feel like
him.
those make up for it. I feel like
His fucking. I just love that he just appears in random parts of the
Same.
screen.
it's so funny.
Happy Father's Day to him too.
Happy Father's. Yeah.
Father's Day to her.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen one of those before. That's an attorney's badge.
Deuce, thank you for the 5 bits. It sucks that the Ace Attorney games move her to a very minor character after this game.
Yeah.
It does
it's
seem like
sad.
this game is, from what I've heard, the one, aside from investigations, that they're like, let's pretend that didn't happen.
Yeah. This one's controversial, but they can't they try, but they can't ignore it as much as investigations, just because it's
Yeah.
part of the main theories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks just like the one Daddy used to have. Now if I take this badge and do this and this, see? It's gone.
Great, now I'm unemployed again.
Now I have to be a piano player.
Hey, my
we have
badge!
a piano right here.
What did you do with my badge?
No need to worry. Just look in your pocket.
Huh? No way. My pocket? Wait a second, there's something in here.
It's free real estate.
It's free real estate. Thank you, Senmaru, for cashing in your star chips.
It's a flyer for your agency.
And here's your badge. You can have it back now.
That's the last time I let her touch anything of mine. Period.
I also like her theme music. It's really cute.
Yeah.
PandaChan91, yeah, you can tag me. I'll give you my Twitter here. My Twitter is at Yu-Gi-Oh! TAS. You can
It's
absolutely
because he's
tag me.
bisexual.
And Mickle4121, thank you for cashing in your star chips for it's because he's bisexual. Let's check out this fucking spaghetti.
The most important detail.
Whoa! That fork is floating. Not. Why do you have a
What
plate?
is going on with this spaghetti?
Why do you have a plate of plastic spaghetti here?
It's his favorite food. Be nice.
That right there is the whole reason I became a magician.
It's the only thing Phoenix can eat.
Do tell.
He loves eating plastic for some reason. I saw a plate just like that in a restaurant once. The floating fork looked so real. That's when I knew. Someday I'd make magic more amazing than that spaghetti.
Good luck.
The bar is too low.
Yeah.
That's one of those hula hoop things everyone was crazy about way back when. Like 50 years
Humor.
ago. How do I know about that?
Apollo's like 5 and he sees one of those. He's like, that's for babies and children. Really? I had no idea these were that popular.
I'm not so bad with one myself, actually.
I'm still learning. So you can really make someone levitate with it? Show me.
Huh? I have no idea how. It's just a normal hula hoop, isn't it? There are all sorts of strange paraphernalia. Paraphernalia sitting on top of the piano. What's going on?
Paraphernalia.
Paraphernalia.
Those are my magic props. Practice, practice, practice.
Why do you have a dick guillotine?
Practice,
Oh, that's
practice, practice.
that's daddy's.
Miles likes him using it to make him feel alive. It's actually not
Professional
made out
never
of
leaves
like.
their weapons far from reach.
It's also made out of plastic, and it just sort of bounces off the dick.
Yeah.
but like when they're using it, they act like it's real and it's just
Yeah.
Phoenix
Yeah.
screaming.
You close your eyes.
Yeah, you ready, Miles?
Okay.
But you can't play the piano with all this junk on it.
Oh, no one plays here anyway. And the neighbors complain.
I want to meet the neighbors.
What's their story?
They're just normal people.
I guess Mr. Wright really can't play.
Okay. Who's this guy?
I wonder who
An
that
old
guy is.
sepia tinted? Sepia? What is it?
Sepia, I think.
Sepia tinted photo of a man in a silk top hat.
We have an artist in the chat.
That's my favorite magician. I want to be just like him someday.
The Dark Magician.
Sure, nice. Guess it's good to have a role model, even if he's gotta be well over 100.
Damn. We get it,
rude.
Apollo. You're young. You have great bone flexibility. Shut up.
You still have joy.
Apollo's simultaneously very young and very old at the same time.
Trophy.
That's what makes him extra.
Oh, we don't
little.
get to find out what the trophy's for? What's the trophy for? I want to
It has
know.
panties.
A strange split box leers at me from the wall. Leers at me. Is this one of those boxes for cutting people in half?
That's right. This cabinet is used for an illusion called the zigzag.
I've seen one on TV. But why is one just sitting here in your office?
You not listen? Oh, it's a little big for me, you see. So I'm using it as furniture.
Oh, okay. It's just like a shelf system.
Honestly, it's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Hats in the top, shirts in the middle, and pants down below.
That's really cool, actually.
I think it's a nice touch, don't you?
It's not exactly what I'd call a welcoming decor.
All right. Why
Solar
don't we go look at
Spectre.
your apartment?
Yeah, right?
Male living
Yeah.
spaces.
Young male living spaces.
It's a TV on the floor and a camping chair.
Like, Apollo isn't even wearing a blazer, so I don't even know if he can afford one.
Yeah.
Solar Spectre, thank you for following.
Even Athena wears a fucking blazer.
Apollo's been buying his office wear like piece by piece for years.
Yeah. But he keeps growing out of it.
Don't touch Mr. Charlie.
Mr.
It's like,
Charlie?
by the time he buys his shirt, the pants don't fit anymore.
Oh no, my little legs are too big.
Oh no.
He's been in this office much longer than I have.
Senior.
Daddy's mentor had a great fondness for Mr. Charlie.
Charlie Senpai.
Charlie's son.
He's lived here since Daddy was a rookie attorney.
Huh. Mr. Charlie. Right.
The only person who survived Phoenix's 7-year gap well is Charlie.
Yeah, basically.
Charlie is thriving.
Now I take care of him. Charlie's only alive because Trucy takes care of him.
Yeah.
That
If it was
table.
up to Phoenix, it'd be dead.
That table doesn't look very sturdy.
You don't look very stable. I mean, sturdy.
You've never seen one of these? It's a magic table.
So, like, you make this teapot disappear?
So you might think, but that's not it. Before your very eyes, the contents of the pot change. From Earl Grey to Darjeeling.
Kinda hard to see the difference, I think.
Check the files.
So negative.
All these legal books must be Mr. Wright's leftovers. There's a lot of unrelated books in here, too.
A cat named Garbage, thank you for subscribing for 11 months. Objection, take this sub. Thank you. I do appreciate
He's looking
it.
trash mouth.
Objection sustained.
He's gay.
He's gay.
One trick a day.
Oh no.
Magic for idiots. You think a pro magician would aim a bit higher?
She's like 10.
He's like 15 or 16.
Okay, but still.
Sir, I'm literally a minor.
What's up with this Wright talent agency? Guess I'll talk to her and find out what I can.
That's what happens if I click move, so he won't leave unless he's found out the sitch.
He's just like, no, I'm done.
I am not walking anywhere else.
So,
Yeah, you gotta go find Daddy.
is this really a talent agency?
It's DILF Day.
You bet. Daddy started it 7 years ago when he quit law. That's what he told me. He quit all on his own. It was his choice.
Okay.
No other
Of course,
context
we
there.
only, yeah, we only have 2 people signed up right now.
2 people. Does that include you?
Trucy Wright, magician extraordinaire. I've done a lot of stage shows. Paid, too. I am a professional, you know.
Right.
Promise you'll come to one of my shows, okay? Let's see. Oh, and the other person our agency represents is Phoenix Wright, pianist extraordinaire.
Extraordinary.
Extraordinaire.
He's pretty ordinary and pretty extra.
He's extraordinary. He's just really ordinary.
Yeah.
Your
He's
dad.
the most ordinary person there is.
Your dad, in other words. Didn't he say he couldn't play the piano?
Our agency doesn't see that as a problem. Why, there are many magicians who can't do magic.
Not wrong.
At least you're optimistic, I'll give you that. So, you're you're Phoenix Wright's daughter?
Deuce, thank you for the 5 bits. Do you think Phoenix opened this agency to find himself a sugar daddy?
He has 2 sugar daddies already, is the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, one of them has basically just been fired, but he still has the other one. That's right. After Daddy quit law 7 years ago, I promised I would keep him fed. some kind of sugar daddy. Get it?
Oh.
Happy Father's Day, everyone.
Happy
Oh.
Father's Day to Trucy Wright.
Yeah.
She's a boss bitch and a
Wait.
sugar daddy.
Phoenix has 3
Love
sugar daddies.
her. Confirmed.
Who's the third? Kristoff?
It's Miles, and then Kristoff, and now Trucy.
Yeah, he is kind of a leech on society right now.
He's
isn't
so useless.
Hoo-ha.
That's my emotional support useless DILF. And
I keep
today-
him around to make the place look better.
Thank you,
He
Voided
doesn't clean, he just looks good.
Thank you, Voided for cashing in your star chips for a hoo-ha. And kudos, Sarugi, thank you for the 50 bits. LK, I can see the future.
No. No.
I'm in charge of this whole office, too.
Rock Ruler, thank you for the 10 bits. Damn it, Martin, what did I tell you about predicting the future? I didn't do anything.
Pretty amazing for a young lass of 15, wouldn't you agree?
15? How old is Mr. Wright?
Daddy? Oh, he's 33 this year.
I'm sure there's a good explanation. I hope. About Mr. Wright giving up law. It was because of that incident 7 years ago, wasn't it?
Huh? You know about that?
Not the details. I remember the news, though. It was a big deal.
So I hear. I was too young to understand what was going on. I'll ask Daddy about it next time I get a chance.
Papa Boris, thank you for the 5 bits. Phoenix is only 33. Fuck, he looks like he's 50. That, I don't know about 50. No, I've never seen a 50-year-old with a neck that juicy.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Daddy, right. And that reminds me, about Mr. Wright. He gave me
How
a
did
call.
his neck get so juicy?
I mean.
He gave me a call this morning to come in. I could hear his neck veins over the phone.
Ooh. Ooh.
Daddy's not here right now.
Or his veins.
He and his veins are in the hospital.
Hang on. That should give you permission to post a link, but insists. Papa Boris, thank you for the 5 bits. Well, then we clearly subscribed to different OnlyFans. Oh, about the 50-year-olds?
The hospital?
Oh, it didn't work
Yeah.
with Insys. I don't know why.
He's on strict bed rest until he gets better.
Yeah, Twitch has been weird about links in general lately. I don't know why it's been automatically censoring them. We had this problem recently in a different stream. Sorry about that, Bedinsis. I did give you permission. I'm not sure why it's rejecting it.
What? Okay. Which hospital is Mr. Wright in? I'll pay him a visit.
Oh, the Hickfield Clinic. It's quite close.
At least it's not the Hottie Clinic.
Well,
Oh, you say? Oh.
Right, well, I'll be going now and I'll, give this showbiz gig some thought, okay?
I'll just say all the characters that I showed you earlier for us to be casting them. I only showed the ones that we don't know, so there are
Oh.
some characters who may show
Oh,
up.
no.
Oh.
Wait, I'll go with you.
Oh, no. I don't want to see Dr. Hottie with updated graphics. Tiny pink piano. Oh. June 15th.
It's like he's just surrounded by pianos and he doesn't play.
He's
one
bought
of
all
those.
these tiny props because he knows Apollo's entered his life, so he wants to be able to.
Yeah, he's like, this one's for you, little guy.
I need someone to sit at the foot of my bed and play piano while I'm resting. June 15th. There you go, Lena Kara. Thank you for the clip there. June 15th, 9:45 a.m. Hickfield Clinic. A lot of hentai. Lot of hentai.
You brought it all.
That's
So,
my emotional support hentai.
Yami Kisara, thank you for the 20 bits. I'm just popping in from Lurk to say it'll be Twitch settings itself blocking Bedinsis from posting, not Nightbot. Permit won't do anything if Twitch settings blocks links. Thank you, Charlotte. I'll have to look into that. I didn't realize that changed.
So, this is Mr. Wright's hospital.
I don't know if it's his hospital, but... fucking hell!
Well, at least they didn't spend any extra money on him.
I don't know, he looks a little more detailed.
I forgot
he?
about him.
The Owls Marga, thank you for the 5 bits. I don't remember, but I'm going to assume these are all episodes of the Steel Samurai and Edgeworth sent them to Phoenix so he has something to watch while he's in the hospital. Aww.
Visitors, are you?
Yeah, are you the doctor?
Yep. Dr. Hickfield's the name.
Phoenix, why are
Good
you
morning,
hanging out with
doctor.
so many sus people?
Those are the only people who will hang out with him anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, hiya there, Trucy. Cute as ever.
Is this Daddy's room?
Oh,
Nope. We got a Maya He. Thank you, Master Dark. I've got a dance. Thank you, Master Dark, for catching your starchips there.
oh yeah. Except he's gone for a morning checkup. Be back soon. How are you, Miss Trucy? Got any places you'd like examined?
Oh, I feel sick. Doctor, the nurse was looking for you.
Why, if it isn't the daddy of the cutest little thing in town. Guess I'll be off then. Later, Trucy.
I do apologize for that guy.
Wow, what an odd bird that guy was.
Good morning. Didn't expect you so soon, Apollo.
Mr. Wright.
Let's look at the piano.
Ah, Daddy, you snuck some grape juice in again? The doctor said you weren't supposed to drink that here.
Trucy, look at the label.
Oh. Deep sea mineral water. That's fine, I guess.
And I switched the labels. Don't tell Trucy, Kay.
Fucking,
What can I
Fucking
say?
high functioning alcoholic.
What can I say? The man loves his grape juice. The guy's a bit of a tragedy.
These minerals in this water smell like grapes.
those are the minerals.
This looks like a child's toy piano.
Gotta practice. Gotta practice. Wouldn't want my fingers to get stiff.
Well, I have stuff all over my piano.
A pro always keeps his weapon close at hand. That's what Trucy
Where's the
said.
guillotine?
Shall I play you a tune?
No thanks.
You want chopsticks or the right hand of Fur Elise?
How unfortunate. I so rarely get a chance to play. Hentai. But Instance, we don't know, but I assume it's related to the opening cutscene there where there was a gunshot and he was standing in front of a carriage, it looked like?
A swaying, spiraling stack of DVD cases.
The Steel Samurai?
Oh, sorry. The Steel Samurai, the Nickel Samurai, the Pink Princess, the Zappy Samurai Electric Bugaboo.
So Miles is sending him tapes in the fucking hospital.
Yeah.
In the future.
This is very heterosexual.
They're all children's action hero shows.
This kid, I know, keeps sending them to me.
Not that man.
Huh. Like a niece or nephew?
No, like a sugar daddy.
Something like that.
After all, it seems that Phoenix cannot tell the difference between kids and sugar daddies.
Quite the
His
collection.
boundaries are just fucked up. Phoenix, you need so much therapy.
Quite the collection. This kid's parent must be really generous with their allowance.
So wait, are they implying
Yeah,
it's Maya?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Funny, Mr.
Well,
Wright.
we can pretend.
We can.
Yeah.
And we do.
Funny, Mr. Wright doesn't seem the type the kids would like. Or adults.
I like to think that it was Miles and Maya who picked out which ones to send together.
Yeah, they were texting for sure.
Send this one, Mr. Nick.
Papa Boris, thank you for the 5 bits.
Group
Well,
chat.
I'd like to point out this game is still from Japan and things are different there. Not sure why they kept it in the Western release, though. Still don't like it, though. Are we talking about Dr. Hottie? I mean, cultural differences are one thing, but that's creepy, you know.
Yeah, that guy's creepy no matter where you are.
Regardless of where they're
Yeah,
from.
he's scratching himself all
The
the
joke,
time.
the joke is that he's creepy, which means it's
creepy.
not funny.
Also, we both know that even if Miles is not the one sending him all of these Steel Samurai, which due to the sheer amount of Steel Samurai, I would think that he's contributing a little bit, but we both know he's paying for the hospital.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I was about to say. Phoenix definitely does not have insurance, so like
No.
we all
The Right
know.
Talent Agency doesn't even. It has 2 employees. They probably can't even afford group and health insurance.
Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. Marin, stop sending your hentai to Phoenix.
Well, he asked me, so
He asked you.
we're best
Can't
buds.
say no. Do you think when he was in the hospital, like initially when they were like reviving him, they had to put the defibrillators on his neck, like clear? I swear.
But you know, Phoenix and I bonded over Futanari, a mutual interest. In
Oh,
Futanari.
okay.
Mr. Wright's bed.
This is the first time we've ever seen a bed that Phoenix. I guess that's not true. We also saw him in the hospital in the third game.
We did.
Yeah, we've only
ever seen him
seen
sleep.
him in the hospital.
Yeah, we've only ever seen his bedroom when he's been in urgent care.
Mr. Wright's bed. It's really messy.
Judgmental.
Look how messy this is.
I like the explosion sound.
Yeah, right.
Boom.
That was Phoenix Wright farting from the hospital food.
Ah, minerals.
You're just hopeless without me, aren't you, Daddy?
Yikes. She's attempting to clean up. Look out.
You got me. What can I say? I was raised in a barn. Hey, that's actually
Well,
more
just
information
rip
about
that
his
fucking
past than we've
Yeah,
ever gotten. That's the
So
only.
he might have just not known his parents.
Papa Boris, thank you for the 10 bits. Not that anyone asked or cares, but I'm drinking banana milk, y'all. I got strawberry milk in the fridge.
Oh.
Drink your milk, guys.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
What I've really been craving lately is a chocolate banana shake.
Ooh, chocolate banana peanut butter. Ooh.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, hey, and Kaiser with the lore information, or at least the trivia. Pink Princess is based on the character Ultra Mother, who came in later when they introduced the royal family of the Ultraman planet.
Ah.
Oh, really? Okay.
That makes sense.
Omoshiroi.
Try not to let word get out, Apollo, if you don't mind.
Yeah, it might ruin your illustrious career pretending to play the piano.
Excuse me, I play chopsticks and the right hand of for release.
You can tell Apollo's a zoomer even all the way like whenever this game came out.
Yeah.
He just reeks of having grown up watching iCarly.
What does that smell like?
Huh?
It has the stink on him.
That iCarly Musk.
What's that on TV? Looks like some sort of action hero show.
Oh, I know that one. That's the Sniffing Samurai.
Sniffling Samurai?
Sniffling.
That's like a COVID era version of the Steel
Sniffling.
Samurai.
Oh no.
That's the line of samurai
I
tapes that
mean-
you specifically.
I mean-
He's a
send your
hero
friends
because he always
in the
wears a
hospital.
mask.
I was discussing this with my brother at one point, and technically this does take place like post, like
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
what,
right.
2020.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully
And-
this takes place post-pandemic.
Yeah, ideally, but
God.
like
Please.
because there's not a lot of lore for the 7-year gap,
Hmm.
it does account for COVID technically.
That's true. And honestly,
They thought of that ahead of time.
can you blame
Good for
Phoenix for
them.
having a flop era after all that? Like,
Yeah,
you can't.
right?
No.
Yeah,
It's-
No.
we're all
Personally,
Phoenix.
Yeah.
I
I'm in
think
my
that
flop era.
2020 was so long that I think the entire 7-year gap may have taken place just in 2020 alone.
Yeah.
They changed
Yeah,
the
that
calendar
makes sense.
as a result.
Yeah.
The Azul Magia, thank you for the 5 bits. Apollo is even snarkier than Phoenix somehow, possibly as much as Edgeworth. I feel like people forget how snarky Phoenix was in those early games. They're about on par with each other.
The thing is, I feel like Apollo's more justified.
Absolutely. Look at all this bullshit.
Yeah.
Phoenix is just an asshole.
The
Yeah,
first
Phoenix
thing that
surrounded
happened to
by-
Phoenix basically got to walk into court and win, like, without even trying. He was blue skying it. Apollo gets lumped into Phoenix's drama immediately and then loses his job and his mentor. Like,
Yeah.
I don't blame
He's
him for being.
surrounded by theater kids and messy bitches. Like,
He's coming out looking pretty good, to be honest.
And sometimes they're
he's-
also both.
yeah, he's just doing his best.
Yeah.
Oh wait, ew.
His booger
Ew.
flick attack is a big hit with the grade school crowd.
Ew.
Phoenix.
I had no idea you like this kind of stuff, Mr. Wright.
You don't know me.
Well, what else is there to do when you're stuck in bed? Besides, the episodes will just keep piling up if I don't keep up, you know. God. Yeah. Try not buying them. Now's the only time I get to watch and write up my reports. Your reports? It's a long story. Like a lot of things, actually. Alright, let's chat to him, I guess.
Yeah.
Can we
Maya
look at the
sent
flowers
the
that are on top of the
DVDs.
TV?
Say again, Karina, sorry?
Oh, Maya sent the DVDs, but Edgeworth wants reports.
Yeah, he wants the reports.
I don't know if we're looking at the flowers here.
Oh.
I'll click on it.
Oh, will they not let you look?
Nah, it's the TV, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
like,
who
who
sent
gave
those?
Guess
like
we'll
the-
just have
Well,
to make it
Look
up.
at that.
They're spider lilies, and I think those have some sort of like connotation with death.
Oh,
Oh.
really? Because
So
of
so I-
flag means
I
death.
want it to be Kristoff.
Yeah, Kristoff sent them. Die, just die.
Yeah, there's just like a little card in it that said, "Heard you're in the hospital. Hope you die."
No, he popped out of a secret passage right above the bed and put them there and was like, they'll never know. And then closed the door and
Oh,
left.
it's fatal. Yeah, he whispers to him in his sleep, "Bitch."
Papa Bar sang with the 5-bit sniffling samurai. I shall defeat you, Covidus the Vile. Not only that, but I shall do it from 6 feet away. 75% alcohol, apocalyptic sanitizer, slash. Impressive. Check out my
Kristoff
badge.
would go in and just like he would unplug everything in the walls just in case one of them was life support.
I cannot believe this reaction from Phoenix. Look at this.
What's that? Looks strangely familiar.
All right, sir.
How could you not
Just a
recognize
fucking
an attorney's
Dramatic
badge?
shit.
It's been 7 years. I've forgotten a lot of things.
He has
He'll
ADHD.
forget an attorney's badge after 7 years, but he has not forgotten anything about Miles Edgeworth after 15.
Yeah, right?
He has memory loss because of the mental illness. Brain into mush. He's just like me for real.
Wow.
He spiraled out of control, just like me.
I guess some
What
7
bad
years are longer than others.
It's true. All right, let's chat. What happened?
So, what happened?
The fuck?
Who could have imagined it? Me, victim of a hit and run. Hidden? You were hit by a car? Oh, he tried to swerve. I'll give him that. Picture me tossed.
Are you? Is he saying Apollo punched him and ran
No.
away, and that's the hit and run?
I don't
No,
think that's what's
this
going
is
on
2 months
here.
later.
I just like to think he's like, some asshole punched me in the face,
Yeah,
and I got
yeah.
my hurt feelings, and I've been here
He
ever since.
punched me so hard. I was in the hospital for 2 months.
I mean, my face covered, but my feelings didn't.
Yeah, and they make me food here.
Picture me tossed 30 feet through the air, only stopping when my head hit that telephone pole. You hit a telephone pole with your head? Are you okay?
Yeah, my head won.
Phoenix!
Thankfully, my only injury was a sprained ankle.
Phoenix.
He really is as lucky as they say.
The pole never survived.
There's something that, well, it just doesn't sit right.
What if Phoenix is like, what if his mom was a Nokia phone and his dad was a person?
I
Or vice versa.
I just can't believe you have a daughter, Mr. Wright.
The Azalmagia, thank you for the 5 bits. The name Phoenix is oddly appropriate because he is genuinely immortal.
And she's so big. Not fat, but you know what I mean. Oh, Trucy's still a child.
Daddy, how many times do I have to remind you? I'm not a child anymore.
I'm your sugar daddy.
Yeah.
I pay your bills.
Kudo Sarugi, thank you for the bit. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, and Cheater of Death. Papa Boris, thank you for the 5 bits. Also, one thing I love is that the only outfit we've seen Phoenix in is his work suit, so the fact that this is what he usually wears when not working fills me with a kind of glee that I haven't felt since I was a kid. Well, I think this is technically, like, his work outfit as well, at this point.
This is who he is now.
This is his uniform.
This is his
Yeah.
uniform.
But you'll always be daddy's little baby girl to me, Trucy. My foot. I'm not buying it. Oh, something you should know about Trucy.
I
She's
really
a
want Apollo
magician,
to call him
right?
a
She
boomer.
told me. Not a mere stage magician. She's a genius.
Tee-hee. Aw, Daddy.
You'll soon come to appreciate her talent. You could just tell me things instead of insinuating them.
Man. Apollo Justice, top tier protagonist.
Love him.
Just fucking calling him out. Just
He's
love
first
him.
5
bad.
minutes of the game.
Everyone's so bitchy.
That line sold me.
So, why did you contact me?
He's so cranky.
What could the right talent agency possibly want with me? Do you want me for my observation skills? No need to get prickly now. Hey, I didn't ask to be dragged in like this.
Huh? But didn't you come into the office of your own free will anyway?
Well,
Apollo, you're literally unemployed.
well, yeah, of course. Help! We're in big trouble here at the office. Big! I thought someone was dying.
Someone was dying of a sprained ankle.
That phone line, that phone pole was dying.
Yeah, he killed it.
So you don't.
It never
There's
recovered.
People put out flowers by the phone pole, but it's for the pole and
It
not
turns
Phoenix.
out every case in this game is you defending something defending Phoenix from being accused of murdering something or someone, and the next case is just the phone pole.
So you don't think this is big trouble? My talent agency represents only 2 people, and one of them is in the hospital.
He represents himself.
That's right, Daddy. How are we gonna pay this month's rent? And the groceries?
Papa Boris, thank you for the 5 bits. Also, I swear Phoenix's left eye is lazy. Yeah, we were talking about that, kind of saying that he would have like a Forrest Whitaker eye going on. Also, I don't care what people say, Apollo can shoot lasers from his eyes. I believe it.
Yeah, that's the problem with such a tight operation.
Fuck off, Phoenix, you know.
It's a symbiotic relationship. When one of us falls, the other 2 must fall.
Don't drag your daughter down. What the fuck?
Sion402, thank you for subscribing with Prime for 12 months. You've got a great butt. Thank you.
Hey, this isn't exactly a suitable conversation to be having with a 15-year-old kid.
Phoenix is like, my ankle's sprained, so I don't know what you want me to do. Like, I literally can't move.
In any case,
I can't do anything.
if Apollo here can't help you, you'll have to transfer to a new school. Again.
Jesus.
No, I can't. I've only just made friends.
This is like in the first episode of Evangelion where they're like, Shinji, get in the robot, or bloody Rey will have to pilot again. And then Rey gets carted by in the fucking stretcher, and she's like, got a
Yeah.
broken arm, and Shinji's like, okay, I guess I'll do it. Phoenix is the Gendo Ikari of this situation. Getting a lot of Evangelion vibes from this Apollo Justice game.
Says
Guy who
someone
has
who's
only seen Evangelion. How could you do this to me? To us? Polly?
Polly? Oh, me, right? I was like, the pirate's back?
Huh?
You're like, who?
What? Now it's my fault? On that note, how about you come work for us? I've got the perfect client for you already lined up. A
Phoenix,
client?
right? You are a con man.
Yeah, he totally is. He's like it's like he's gone from light side user to dark side user. But
You mean I get to do my job? I get to defend in court?
Also, like, of
Oh,
all
he's so
people
excited.
to be your agent, Phoenix Wright, the man can't even get himself paid.
He can't get himself clients, and then his clients don't pay him.
Yeah, I just... Oh boy. Okay.
Papa Boris, thank you for the 5 bits. Remind me, is Evangelion the one where the guy jerks off to an unconscious lady, or is that just some fan
Yes.
edit for the lols, as the kids say? No, that is a real thing that happens in the end of Evangelion movie, and
And
it's
then
a
he
thing.
says, "I'm so fucked up."
Well, in the dub, he says, "I'm so fucked up." Yes.
What does he
What
say
does he
in
say in
Japanese?
Japanese?
In the Japanese, I think
Oh,
he
Jake.
just says there's something wrong with me or something. But like they made it.
Oh.
Some people were like, "You didn't have to have him swear. You were just going for shock value." But I'm like, no, that's an appropriate fucking line.
I mean, I'm sorry. You're saying the dub went for shock value when they show a shot of
Yes.
his
Okay.
hand?
Yes. I understand what
Like-
you're saying. I'm saying
I
people
just-
complained about that. I didn't say the dub did that.
No, I know. I'm just like I'm pointing out the silliness of complaining.
I don't want to dwell too long on that particular Evangelion scene if we can. Kenwood, thank you for the 100 bits. Happy Daddy Phoenix Day, everyone. Happy Daddy Phoenix
Yay.
Day.
All right, I'll hear what you have to
Dang.
say.
You got him, Daddy. Hook, line, and sinker.
Wow.
Y'all are con men.
Now it's time to reel him in.
They're a con artist team, is the thing.
It's official. I'm scared. I'm a little guy.
Yeah. I'm just a scared little guy.
On my birthday.
Yami Kisara has the actual Japanese site. I don't know how you say this. Saite da orete.
Saite da orete. Yeah.
What does that mean?
So I don't know.
Okay.
All right, so who's the client?
But I know ore means me,
Ah, yes.
and then
Here.
da is like there. It's there.
Ah, yes. Here, take a look at the map and I'll explain. This is his whole thing in this game is like, look at the diagram, and now look at the diagram again.
Maybe he says,
Hey, he's getting hit by cars sometimes, too.
Yeah, I can't blame him. Last night, I left the office just before 9 o'clock. What, to go where? Home? Oh. Is this Indochine? What is that?
he was gonna go eat microplastics at the local Italian joint.
Is this is said Indochine?
Gotta go eat
Does
another
anyone
plate
know?
of pasta.
I'm not sure how that's said.
Okay. Tiggles, thank you for following. Tiggles.
Give me your finest microplastics.
I was going to that Indochine pasta joint. Alden Tay's
Pasta.
pasta.
It's like when they're doing the like cheese grater thing where it has like the knob that you turn.
Oh,
It's like a
okay.
piece of plastic in there.
Plastic spaghetti with plastic parmesan. My favorite.
And Kokono Megami, thank you with the
Yum,
5 bits. Saite equals the worst, so like, I'm really the worst, right? Is basically what he said.
Do you
Which is
think that-
appropriate translation, I think.
Do you think they grate up like the parmesan containers?
Probably.
Freshly
They just-
emptied.
they just- yeah, the whole container. The grater is how they get the plastics to be really micro.
I play piano there,
Specialty.
of course. That's when it
course.
happened. He don't give a
Oh
shit.
God.
Look at the dumper, though. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
He has no dumper. There's not
Hey.
even a
Yeah.
bump.
there is a slight. Come on, don't do.
I mean-
let me have this.
I
That
mean,
is
he's not
not an
wearing the
ass.
most flattering pants.
I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
he's
suppose,
wearing
but-
baggy pants.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
and
I
also,
guess
he keeps skipping leg day to do neck day.
To eat microplastics.
Yeah.
I guess what'll just need to happen is that Soupy will need to draw a picture of Phoenix's ass, like a big butt, in order to convince us that he has a good dumper. Because I'm not convinced.
The car set
I
me
mean,
flying.
if you're gonna make me,
The car set me flying. Nicked a telephone pole. So wait, his story has changed already. I'm confused. Because
Oh
like
yeah, because he was supposed
he
to hit
was
the
supposed to hit the telephone pole, but he's saying that I guess both of them could have hit the telephone pole.
Maybe his grammar's just bad.
That's
Or maybe
true.
he said he hit
He's
his
an
head on the
idiot.
telephone pole. To,
Maybe
like...
he is Nick,
Yeah.
and he nicked the
he was,
telephone
he was
pole.
probably drinking.
Yeah. Didn't
He
he, go
is
to
drinking.
art school?
Yeah.
Just like me for real.
But wait, but also it wasn't a car, was it? It was a card. What was that card all about?
What?
Okay.
The card's
We're
a
not
different
talking
thing.
about that.
That's different. Okay. Papa Boris, thank you for the 5
Phoenix Wright
bits
did not get shot by anybody.
that you know of. Papa Boris, thank you for the
His
5 bits.
ankle is
He
sprained.
has Hank Hill ass.
The
All the
bullet
meat is in
counts?
his massive tits, and his neck. The
It's
Ousel,
like- It's like, I got shot, but I only sprained my ankle, so it's fine.
the Ousel Margit, thank you for the 5 bits. The car swerved, he said, standing literally inches away from the bumper. And zoomed away. Creepy, huh? Yeah, that's what I think of when cars almost hit me.
Yeah, so
creepy.
creepy. Spooky.
Oh,
Creepy
He'll
pasta.
go see this doctor, but that's the creepy thing.
like
the
something
car.
out of Halloween scary movie times.
Phoenix Wright must have had a hell of a fucking childhood
Just
to
a
be this
tad.
broken.
Thank you for cashing in your star chips to release the Proto Badger and Koku no Megami.
Now we're all traumatized.
It's almost as creepy as hearing you tell the story like it was no big deal.
Yeah.
The car sped off in this direction. So, good luck. Huh? You wanted a client, didn't you? Well, I'm your client. Find the guy who knocked me into that telephone pole. I'm gonna make him regret it. Whoa, hold
I'm gonna
on.
cry. I'm gonna cry right in front of him. He'll feel real bad.
I'm gonna play bad piano in front of him. Whoa, hold on. I'm a defense attorney, not a detective. What kind of ridiculous scenario would play out that would make me have to do detective things and be an attorney?
And in 2 different distinct phases during a game.
Interchanging
And
between court
alternating.
cases and investigations. Don't worry. Once you found the guy, I intend to sue him.
Yes.
Then you can stick it to him in court.
Put his dick in the guillotine.
I'm not a prosecutor either.
Yeah, threaten him with the dick guillotine.
You can defend him in the lawsuit.
I'm sorry, but this is crazy. I'm going home.
Was it the dick
Apollo.
guillotine? We can take that
Yeah.
out.
I was on board until the dick guillotine. But now I need to leave. I'm too short for this.
I could
I'm
fall
just a
in
little
there.
guy.
Don't get so worked up. It was just a joke. Papa Boris, thank you for the 5 bits. I swear this Phoenix is a time walker and knows he's not allowed to outright tell people anything, so he's just there to inch Apollo in the right direction so the future will be the good end. Is that a trope that I'm not familiar with? Huh?
Oh, Daddy. Sorry, Apollo. He just loves jokes, you know.
He is the joke.
Even the ones that aren't very funny.
I'd love to joke him.
He is the not funny joke. Your real client should be stopping by the office any time now. The office? You mean the talent agency? No harm in going. It's not like I have anything else to do. One more thing. Do look into my accident too, would you? I marked the scene of the tragedy on this map. The scene of the tragedy. Nobody
His
got
poor
hurt,
ankle.
really. Like,
People park.
People Park?
It's where the
Yeah.
people go.
It's
got
right in
people.
front of this park. Should be easy to find.
It's fenced in, so you can just let people roam free for a while, you know,
It's-
and just throw toys for them.
It should be easy to
Take them
find.
off
It's the one
their
with all the
leash,
people
yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
So he's going to make me investigate this after all. Map
It's just
added
a
to
place where people who
Duh.
are into exhibition can
map
go.
added to the court record.
Yeah, of course you have to investigate Apollo. He's a helpless little leech.
Yeah.
He's useless.
What is he
little
supposed
girl
to
can't
do?
make
Do it
enough money.
himself?
Oh,
Yeah.
so much detail.
He has an ankle injury.
We're gonna have to figure out the path that the car
What do
went
you
on.
want
I'm
him to
assuming.
do? Wrap it?
Wait, what? Sid's?
Uh,
Oh, 5
I will be
yards.
right back.
I was like, what? Who's Sid?
Sid.
Yeah, this is Sid's little.
That's
little
Sid's house.
measurement.
I'll be right back.
Sure thing. All right.
Okay.
We're gonna take a short break while Marin BRBs. Do you guys need to BRB at all?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm good.
Rock, Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. Hey, that's the same park I take my person for a walk when I get home from work. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm really digging this game so far. Like, I definitely would have had a different reaction if I played it when it came out, but this is fun.
Yeah, it was an interesting experience back then.
Yeah, I mean, I really liked it when it came out. It was one of those things because, like, like Marin said, I knew about it before it even came out, so I like knew all the characters first by like their Japanese names.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
just secondhand info. But, like it's like I said, this is my favorite ensemble for the game.
Yes.
It's just special.
It's like
They're all so bitchy.
yeah, it's like objectively, like, is it a great game? I don't know, but like, there's something about it.
Yeah, I'm like the game itself. Like, I don't know. It's been so long since I played it. It's very interesting to
like-
revisit. But
it's
like
like,
the
have you ever
characters
had-
stuck with me so much.
Yeah,
I love
totally.
their dynamic in this game specifically.
Have you ever had tacos from Jack in the Box?
Yes.
No.
I love them.
They're disgusting, but
Yes.
they're great.
Yes. I don't know what
Fair.
we're talking about, but I agree.
This game is the Jack in the Box tacos of video games.
Okay.
It's got a lot of salt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once we get
I'll love
everyone in, once we get all the theater kids in the game, oh baby, oh
baby.
god.
Vampiro, thank you for
And
the.
it's like,
Go on.
oh god, I was just gonna say, you know they're terrible for you, but every so often you're just like, I want some of those.
Yeah.
Vampiro, thank you for gifting a sub to Weeping Phantom. You've gifted 211 subs in this channel, so I do
Wow,
appreciate
damn.
that. That's very generous of you.
Go.
Go.
He's the
Go.
goat.
I've marked the location of the accident on your map. Find the criminal who knocked me into that telephone pole. Okay. Let's go. Let's move back to the talent agency.
Yeah. I'll just be here.
Playing my tiny piano.
Watching anime.
June 5th.
Drinking my mineral water.
June, he's just like drunk off his ass in a hospital bed watching a guy flick boogers at dudes.
He's like, whatever, Edward's paying for it, so.
June 15th, 10:05 a.m. Right Talent Agency. Hey! I don't know, who is this?
Don't remember.
Oh, that's me.
boy.
How long you planning on making me wait, huh?
Ah, good morning.
Oh, that's not.
Who is
me,
this?
That's you.
Oh.
That's
Oh yeah, I think this was me.
Oh yeah.
I figure out like a. Now I'm playing like a young girl and an old guy in the same scene.
If you need to tag out, just let me know.
Hey there, Trucy doll. Sounds like your pop's had a bit of a rough spot, eh?
Kenwood, thank you for the 100 bits. Oh, and big congrats to Marin on being approved for the legal name change. Yes.
Yeah.
And the gender change.
Thank you. Yes, I'm now Marin M. Miller Billany.
Hell yeah.
It took me 11 years to hyphenate, but I finally did.
Yay.
Hyphenation is a long process.
I had to do the cocoon thing.
All's well that ends well, I guess.
This is our client.
Hey, so this is that Paulo fellow, eh?
Oh, yes? My name's Apollo.
Look at him there, arms all crossed-like, ready to fight.
Yes, sir. I will fight you. You don't mean that literally, do you?
The boss told you what I need, right? So don't let me down now, Paulo.
Yeah, I was gonna say he has like a ramen thing going on here.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a suited guy.
Yeah.
Don't worry about your defense, sir. I'm on it.
This is why Soupy had to voice him.
Yeah, defense.
I get it.
Your noodle half cooked? It's too late for defense. My castle's been stormed. My keep's been kept. My noodle stand's been stolen.
Oh my.
He was the one walking the carriage?
Yeah, that's his noodle stand.
Noodle?
You know Mr. Eldoon from the noodle stand, don't you, Polly?
Oh, so his surname is Noodle backwards.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
No nicknames, please. No, of course, I don't know him.
You new in these parts?
Not really.
Then you know the best noodles in town. Eldoon's Noodles.
Is that they call that a palindrome, right? Where it's the same backwards as forwards.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it's not a palindrome.
It is if you look at the entire phrase.
It is.
Oh, the entire phrase. Ah. Just like Dermer, Kiri.
Whose noodles?
My noodles. Help me out here, Trucy doll. This is Mr. Guy Eldoon, our client.
Wait, if Eldoon is noodle backwards, then this is clearly Yug.
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 Noodles, you.
Noodles, Yug. We gotta get some noodles, Yug.
Maybe you can. Maybe you can tell us what the problem is, Mr. Eldoon.
He's Richard O'Brien.
I gotta learn how to play harmonica, man.
Anything for you, Trucy doll.
I don't think an
Anytime
apostrophe stops it from being a palindrome. I'm gonna stake my reputation on that.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
Martin's like, when one
it turns
goes
out-
down, they both must fall.
Turns out Martin's wrong and he has to go into hiding.
Oh shit.
I have to pay for this house we bought together.
Noodle Yug.
Yeehaw! Attaboy! Way to flash him!
I flashed you.
Old Phoenix used to do that to my pops all the time. Your father? Yup, he'd whip out that bad boy and say, put it on my tab, you know I'm good for it. and to this day, he still hasn't been paid.
A tab at a noodle joint.
Fucking Phoenix.
God. There's nobody, there's no character on this earth who is more pathetic than Phoenix Wright.
He's great.
Kenwood32, thank you for the 100 bits. There's something really sweet that Phoenix wears a homeless hoodie. I'm sorry.
The hoodie is homeless.
Thank you, Sage, for cashing in your hydrate redeem. Kenwood, there's something really sweet that Phoenix wears a homeless hoodie, but puts up the money so Trucy can dress like a tiny magician. I don't know if he
Look,
paid for that.
Trucy's paying for her own stuff.
Yeah,
He
she
rescued
is a
that
tiny
hoodie.
magician.
She's the CEO.
Yeah.
She's making the more money than he is.
Yeah.
She's the sugar daddy.
So,
Trucy adopted Phoenix for sure.
so you run a noodle stand, Mr.
Eldoon. Guy Eldoon's the name. We've said it like 4 times. And noodles are my game. The secret's in the soup.
Hey.
That's my tagline.
Oh,
I've been searching for the perfect soup for a year and a half, and now here they are.
we've got them here.
Right in this chat. You're ready, Eldoon.
Oh,
But they're taken.
that's not that long, really.
That's my husband.
My family's been noodle men for generations. Got a lot of expectations on my shoulders.
200 years ago, we ran this place with noodle smiths. Papa Boris, thank you for the 5 bits. Well, Martin, I guess you just lost your rep because a palindrome does count punctuation. Oh, shit.
Oh no!
Now
Martin,
I
I'm
have
gonna
to
go
Reputation
hiding. Okay, well, now I'm gonna start a
F in
GoFundMe.
the
Be like,
chat.
help the widow Miller Billany.
Oh,
Her stupid
You only
husband
just
faked his
hyphenated.
reputation.
Yeah, you only just got hyphenated.
I only just got
What a
hyphenated, and my dumb husband got put into exile because of a Twitch-related grammar incident.
An exile of his own making.
Yeah. He's like Napoleon, but with palindromes.
This is like a very low stakes exile.
Yeah, how long does he have to go into hiding?
ah.
We
don't
didn't
know.
establish that.
I mean, I feel like if it's open ended, so possibly forever.
Oh shit.
Dimsomniac, thank you for bonking Marin. Did you say this, Soupy?
Not yet. 15 fathers passing the noodle to 15 sons.
That's a lot of dads.
That's a pretty old noodle. That's a lot of
Ew.
dads.
That's almost as many as I have.
Almost. And fool that I was, I pushed it away.
Wait a
I rebelled
second.
against my pops and picked another livelihood.
Wait a second. One of
What?
the most classic palindromes known is don't nod. And that has an apostrophe.
Well, good point. You can come back out of hiding.
Yeah.
Does it actually have an apostrophe though?
Yeah, I'm
Or is
looking
it
at
just
classic
without
examples
the
of
apostrophe?
palindromes.
Well,
And-
there's also a man, a plan, a canal, Panama, which has commas.
Yeah, it has to, punctuation is not part of this. Yeah, hang on. I'm calling bullshit.
You're right, Martin.
I'm taking my name back.
Whoever said the punctuation thing, now you have to go into hiding.
Go into
Yeah.
hiding.
Go into hiding. But
Yeah.
if you still want to give me money, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's Pride Month and we're all gay.
Eldoon's Noodles still
Yeah.
isn't a palindrome? Oh, you're right, it's not. Oh, Phyrexian Rogue has got a good point. It's not Eldoon's Noodles because the S ruins it. You're right. Shit, so Marin was
Oh,
the
so
right
you're
one.
back into hiding.
Marin, no.
Well, no, because
Everyone go into hiding.
Everyone hide.
everybody go into hiding, think about what you've done, and then we'll come back and
You've all
reconvene.
lost.
Grammar police are gonna come and kill us all. We've just destroyed the English language.
One FIWS, thank you for following. And Kenwood, thank you for the 10 bits. His necklace looks like the Cupid from Death Stranding, and now that's all I can see. I would love to see this guy deliver packages.
But that didn't turn out so well.
Papa Boris, thank you for the 5 bits. Imagine Apollo picks up the magic spaghetti, takes off the guy's bowl. Here, try this on. Upgrade. Glow up. Oh,
He hands him the dick guillotine. Try this.
try that.
There was no denying it.
The dick guillotine is specially for people who show up to the talent agency and argue about palindromes.
Uh-oh.
Salty
Another
broth
one.
runs through these veins, boy.
Oh.
I can attest
Ew.
that anytime we've had discussions about the specificity of our disagreements in grammar, I have wanted to put your dick in a guillotine, so it's fair.
That seems normal.
Yeah.
Do you think this guy gets a blood transfusion if he's ever feeling kind of like he wants to have some soup?
It wouldn't even have to be a blood transfusion. It's just,
Oh, right.
you know, he
Opens
loads
up
up.
a
It's
box
not
of
just an
chicken broth.
Yeah, it's just an IV bag full of like the ramen broth.
There you go. K Tyron, thank you for the follow.
So it was like destiny that you became what you are. Right, destiny's the word. Oh, I fought it. But in the end, I was bound by the twisted noodle of fate.
The classic, obviously, red string of fate from Japanifornia culture.
Not a mental image I care to linger on.
It's just cooked Maruchan ramen.
Whoa.
So last year, I started my noodle stand.
Vampiro says Kickstarter for Dick Guillotine. I believe that would be a Dick starter, Vampiro.
It's free real estate.
Papa Boris, thank you for cashing in your star tips for a free real estate.
I think that's a dick ender.
Yeah.
The 15th generation.
That was quite brilliant.
I'm like over here laughing at my own joke.
That's okay. It was really good.
That was a good joke.
You're allowed to. I do it all the time.
The
Yeah.
15th generation of Eldune's noodles.
So tell me more about Eldune's Noodles, which isn't a palindrome, by the way.
Deuce, thank you for the 5 bits. Is this guy a pastafarian?
You don't know the genius that are my noodles?
Everyone's a genius in this game.
Right? Everyone's a prodigy. No matter what
That's
it's about.
Apollo.
Except Apollo.
He's just a guy. I make them so salty. Why? They're saltier than salt.
That's like a Futurama quote right there.
That's the saltiest thing I ever tasted, and I once ate a big bowl of salt.
God, that could 100% be a Fry quote.
Yeah.
Now I really don't want to find out. Oh, now I really
I
don't
just
want to
made
find
a-
out.
I just made out with that radiator woman from the Radiator Planet. Daddy's a regular at his noodle stand. He frequented my pop stand back during his attorney days, too. But you never hear about it because they just didn't talk about it. Yep, him and his assistant. Back when I served burgers or something.
I'm sorry. I'll be sure to drop by your stand soon.
Wish you could, Sonny.
Huh?
But you're too small.
Too small
You
for
can't
noodles.
even see over the counter. I couldn't see you if you tried to order
and then
anyway.
what? Yeah.
You don't have booster seats. Heck, I wish I could. I'd give anything for a bull bout now.
Yeah, same.
What do you mean? It was stolen. My stand. Gone.
Oh, someone was fleeing with it? Or the guy who shot him, or shot at him, took it.
Stolen.
It was last night. I was doing my rounds, blowing my whistle.
That's not a whistle?
No one tell him.
It's like an ice cream truck's bell, but louder. He even gets complaints.
She's so proud of him.
God, I wish I got complaints. Now you're just trying to butter me up.
Our conflict-friendly queen.
It sounded more like the blues than a whistle.
I closed up my stand for the night and parked by the house. Then this morning, dark and early, it was gone. My keep, my castle. Oh,
Shit.
The noodle.
Maybe some bum carted it off. Just
hey,
guessing
his name
here.
is Phoenix Wright.
You got that homeless hoodie.
Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls were in there too.
No.
Well, at least you got one left.
Can you imagine like Apollo listening to clients and they describe like the horrible thing that has happened to them, and Apollo's just like, oh no. How terrible.
And maybe a homeless guy did it. I don't know.
Was he wearing a gray hoodie?
It's the only homeless person I know.
And the only one I'm willing to accuse of any crime that happens.
It's already happened once, so it's just a matter of time before it happens again.
That's the saddest thing I've heard all day.
Gonna call bullshit on that, Trucy, because we literally just talked to
Yeah.
Phoenix, who told us about how he sits in bed watching shitty action shows while drinking grape juice. So, second
Sounds
sad.
like he's living his best life to me.
He said it's
Yeah,
mineral
that's
water.
Great.
Does sound great.
You know it. Anyhow, that's the deal. Good luck.
He's giving me so much information.
Good. Huh? Wait, what exactly is your request?
My noodle stand. Find it. And the day you bring my baby back is the day you feast on as many noodles as you want.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back.
Of course, I make it so hot and salty, 2 bowls would kill a man. Then I'd really need defense.
Oh, shit.
Speaking of defense, that's what I do. I'm a lawyer, not a detective.
This is where I live. You drop by if you need any info, okay?
Okay.
Even though I'm right here and could be giving you info, but I refuse.
He was like, "That's great and all, but I can't hear you. You're too close to the ground. Goodbye."
Yeah.
Could have sworn I was talking to somebody, but I can't see anyone.
Suddenly, I can't hear you.
Get it back today if you can, Paulo. I got noodles to make.
Things have certainly taken a turn for the bizarre. Traffic accidents and noodle stand thieves.
Actually,
Actually,
there was something I wanted to ask you about too, Apollo.
The Azulmagia, thank you for the 5 bits. I'm just imagining one of Morgan's evil plans was just buying Maya 2 giant bowls from Eldoons.
And
Oh,
you know
no.
that would have done Maya in too. She would not have been able to resist.
She would have gone for it.
huh? I have a bad Star Wars about this.
Oh no.
I'll listen to the lady's problem now. Don't be cruel.
He's very cruel.
Jerk.
Apollo hates
lost-
everyone.
he's
Famous
he's only
sociopath.
just met them too.
You know what,
And
though? He's a
so
Zoomer.
over it.
He has every right to hate them.
I lost something last night. That is, something was stolen. Hey, what's this? More thieving and skullduggery?
Okay, so multiple people have mentioned this, but Papa Bar is saying with the 5 bits, and I'm gonna have to ask for clarification. Hey, was that a fucking JoJo reference? Yes, I will say that anyone brings up the word bizarre because haha funny. Oh, no I won't. This is the only time. So it's because they said bizarre?
I guess.
Okay.
Well,
People are saying here's the cringe.
yeah.
Yeah,
Someone stole a pair of my panties.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah. And it keeps happening.
Thank you, Senmaru, for cashing in your hydrate command. Let's move on.
We will not.
If only we
simply
could, Martin.
must.
Oh,
If
God.
That would be
only we
nice.
could. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that happening?
Panties.
This is where you're like, Shu Takumi, calm down.
He wrote this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was like one of the last ones he worked on.
Oh.
Apollo
And then
doesn't
make
even know what
theories.
panties are.
You're what?
Okay, Kenwood, thank you for cashing in your star
Doesn't
tips
even
for
wear
hoo-ha.
them.
So they were stolen. Your
My panties, yes.
The Roji Panty Complex.
I remember being so annoyed by this.
right. Panties.
Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
I'll admit I don't hate this subplot.
Okay.
I think that like the more you get into it and you see like what's
Yeah.
actually going on, it's not as bad. But they knew what they were doing with the set.
Yeah. I promise
It's not a
Yeah.
pervert thing. It's just a.
It's not as disgusting as you think, but it's still like,
Yeah.
all right, we
But
get the joke.
but the way they
okay.
set it up, like it's
Yeah,
definitely beating a
it
dead
gets-
horse for sure.
it gets better.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a crying shame. That is Trucy Doll.
Why are you still here? What?
He's like, I want to hear.
I don't have a noodle cart to go back to.
I used to sleep there.
I was alone in the office last night. I had hung my panties out the window there to dry.
Just
The
say
specialty of
underwear.
his noodle broth is that he soaks his clothes in the broth. That's why they're so salty. The broth.
Ew.
When a thief came and took them, my favorite panties.
Look at this dog, though.
Yeah, where'd the dog
Whose
come
dog
from?
is that?
What's this dog's deal?
Yeah, what's the dog doing?
I'm way more
It's
interested.
like pork.
It's like, yo, is that takeout? What'd you get for me? 24 trash can?
Deuce, thank you for
Let me
the
check
6
that
bits. Also, her panties are hilarious when you see them. Okay.
I ran after him. Give those back, I shouted. Wait.
And whose dog is this?
And the dog was like, pork.
Well, that was certainly brave of you.
I hate it when dogs don't speak English.
K-Taran, a dog saw someone running and just wanted to feel included.
Speak Japanifornian like the rest of us. But I lost him.
Japanaborkian.
And then I turned around and there was a dog.
So now I have this dog.
I needed to find someone to trade in this dog for one pair of panties, and I think we'll be okay. Without those panties, I don't know what I'll do.
Now, to be fair, this game would be, like, significantly better if there was also a talking dog companion. Scooby-Doo-esque. That's what it's missing.
They should just put Scooby-Doo in this game.
Yeah.
I think they had that, and I think his name was Gumshoe.
Oh.
Yeah. He
Oh.
was a little puppy.
Where's Mr. Edgeworth?
I miss
That's our
him.
crime shame, yup.
Well-
Honestly, that's not accurate because I know Edgeworth would treat a dog better.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, he doesn't pay a dog.
I mean,
Bet you
but
know
he
of.
has a dog. And presumably he pampers the dog and while also simultaneously cutting Gumshoe's salary.
Exactly. That's why you can treat the dog so well.
Well, at least the scene of the crime is convenient. He like somehow manages to put the dog on payroll. It's an emotional support dog.
The
He
dog has
deserves a
benefits.
salary. He works hard.
At keeping me sane.
I cry all the time, even when he is here.
I'll mark it on your map. I'll be heading home now. Remember, find my stand or there's an empty bowl in your future, Apollo.
I feel like they're using. Maybe I'm remembering the old sprites differently, but I feel like they're using almost like the sprites in a way that it kind of feels more 3D. Like they kind of lean in close to you and do
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
agree.
They
Right.
definitely stepped up the sprite work in this
Mhm.
game.
Yeah.
Mm.
I love it.
And you help out Trucy Doll here too, you hear?
Because like they could have just been cardboard cutouts in the previous games. Not very very cool cardboard cutouts, but still.
Mhm.
He is eating his noodles.
Things have certainly picked up, haven't they? We had no work yesterday, and now we have 3 cases.
All right, Phoenix, the noodle stand, and your underwear.
Yes.
I guess.
Let's see where we stand.
That's the spirit, Apollo.
Not in a courtroom. That's where he just wants to law. He just wants to do law. He's like, I'm a professional. What is happening?
Well, the first item on our list.
Phoenix, right? Daddy's hit and run accident. We have to find the one who hit him.
Who's going to pay us for this again?
I hope it's
I
Kristoff.
don't know. And the second item,
Okay.
Mr. Eldoon's request to find his stolen stand.
For which we stand to gain a bowl of salty noodles.
It's free food.
And the last request is mine. To find my stolen panties.
In which we gain moving on from that.
That bowl of noodles is looking better and better.
Papa Boris, thank you for the 5 bits. Apollo, I'm starting to see why Mr. Wright left this business. Deuce,
I
thank
gotta
you for
say, I kind of really want some ramen now.
I know.
They're really selling it.
Let's go, Polly. To the streets.
The Deuce, thank you for the 4 bits. You're getting paid in exposure.
Aren't you enthusiastic?
How could I not be? Let's crack these cases, you and me.
I do really like Trucy, despite the panties thing.
He's the best.
Guess we might as well get started.
Like,
I think she's my favorite weird little girl.
Yeah.
I hadn't played this game. Obviously, until now, I hadn't played this game. But when I would go to conventions and see like people cosplaying Phoenix Wright, the Trucy cosplayers were always the best.
Oh yeah, totally.
Got a song playing. Sorry, Vampiro playing that high up and let that play. Thank you, Vampiro, for cashing in your star chips for a high up, and Pumpkin Pop, thank you for cashing in your star chips to unleash the Proto Badger at basically the same time.
I guess we might as well get started.
Thank you, Stolas, for reminding us we're at the 2-hour mark. We got another 45 minutes or so before we have to call it, but I'll keep an eye on that.
I reserve the right to cut off early just because I think I'm starting to feel a little under the weather. But
Oh dear,
I'm
right. You
doing
just had your
okay.
booster shot.
Yeah. I'm doing
Okay,
okay.
sure. You let us
I'm
know.
I'm in energy conservation
Well-
mode, so it's not so terrible that we haven't.
Right.
I haven't had any characters.
We'll aim to go for like 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. See how you do.
We can check in.
A hit and run, a stolen stand, and last but not least, stolen panties.
Okay, so
What's that package? Go on, sorry.
is Clavier gonna be at Eldoon's?
I already said that.
Oh.
I'm not sure exactly when he
Yeah.
shows up in this
I
part.
forget when he shows up.
Anyone in the chat know where we go to see Clavier quicker?
Yeah, I want to see Clavier as quick as possible.
Marin's request because obviously they have played the game already. Does anyone in the chat know? Clavia shows up on the street. He's the man on the street.
Oh, okay. So where the hit and run was.
I feel like we meet him first at the park, but I just don't know like if he shows up there the first time we go.
So accident scene
Yeah.
would be the
I
most.
was feeling like the park was right as well, but
Ice Hugu says he
he
takes a while
doesn't
before he
see it.
appears.
okay.
Aw.
Well, boo, we probably won't see him. Baby. Okay, let's
Sorry,
go to the
Maren.
accident.
I was gonna give you a Clavia as a treat.
It's okay. I'm used to
Kitaki.
being disappointed.
June 5th. Hey, I'm sorry.
What?
I thought that was a comment about me or something.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
it was
Oh,
just
man.
it was just a joke.
June
But if you
15th,
internalized it, that's not my my fault.
June 15th accident scene.
So this is where Mr. Wright got hit by that car.
Paint went everywhere.
Would have liked to see it.
Probably
According
deserved
to
it.
the map, this is the place.
What a huge mansion. Feels like Chinatown.
Definitely not Japan.
Yeah.
Apollo, there's a nice looking lady over there. Let's question her.
What do you
Let's
know?
bully her.
Yeah, let's
push her
bother
down.
her.
Daddy always told me to just push people down.
Okay. I'm a little curious about that guy. The park over there, too.
That guy's doing a good job of guarding people park. Is that the same dude from the interrogation room or whatever? Visitors?
Random.
He wears
There's
many
no
hats.
Whoa, whoa, wait, whoa.
refrigeration. Oh God.
Excuse me. Can we have a few words with you?
You want something?
The Azulmag, you think of the 20 bits. She's not Clavia, but she's here. She's not quite Callisto U, but I like this character as well. She's fun, and her theme music is good too.
This woman definitely pegs.
I love her.
Whoa, that husky voice. Why am I suddenly sweating?
He's horny.
Yeah, that is a question, isn't it? Calm down.
Sir.
That's quite a house you've got there. You must have a lot of money.
He's like,
Are you
"She
looking to adopt?"
definitely-" Do you think Apollo
You
like
need a
looked
sugar
at her and
daddy?
was just like, she definitely pegs, and that's why he like started sweating?
Probably. If Apollo knew what pegging is, I don't think he
Yeah, he doesn't, but he got that feeling.
Yeah, he's like, this woman makes my poop hole pucker.
Oh,
He's like, there must be a word to describe this.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is, but
Like Sonder,
it'll
but
come
for
to me.
butt sex. Ooh, money sounds like something my son would call his friends. This is the Kitaki family mansion, little girl. You, kid with the head, you want something?
Kenwood, thank you for the 10 bits. Pucker.
Did you say the head?
Me? No, not a thing. Bye.
Martin got pegged into submission.
Good grief.
Apollo, we can't leave without questioning her. What if she knows something?
Thank you, Lena Kira, for bonking Marin.
Look, sexuality is a deeply confusing and personal thing.
And sometimes it's really funny.
Sometimes it hits you like a ton of bricks.
And sometimes you're just into a ton of bricks. That's fine.
Oh, me. But the Kitaki family. They're the biggest organized crime syndicate in town.
How does he know that? Oh,
If you're going to ask something, ask it. If you're man enough.
she's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Whoa, right.
He
her.
pegs.
Yay! Way to whip him into shape, ma'am.
Tiny sadist. Oh, love it.
Does she know no
Good for
fear?
him.
She's
Nope.
so cute. What is that? I'm Plum Kitaki, wife of the fourth head of the Kitaki family business.
Now we need the Yakuza intro like vibe with the dum, dum.
Friends call me Little Plum. Bless you.
I'm little Apollo Justice.
Little
I'm attorney at law. I'm just a little guy.
Little attorney at law.
Little guy at law.
Chippy attorney.
They should have changed it to instead of Ace Attorney, it's just Apollo Justice, little guy.
Little attorney.
Ken,
Little
thank you
guy
for the
law.
100 bits. Yes, whip the puckered boy.
Cool.
Let's not.
If looks could kill, this woman would be a mass murderer by now.
Duskbringer 13, thank you for the 10 bits. Tracy, this happens a lot around Daddy. You'll get used to it.
Everyone just becomes
Oh.
feral and horny.
Azul Magia says her name is actually Little Plum in Japanese, but it's her nickname in English. What is going on? What the?
Who's that? She's looking at the park.
She's pretty.
She is a lesbian.
I bet she has a story, you know?
There is something about her. Too bad she seems to be in a bit of a rush.
Okay.
Yeet.
I want to go. What's going on over here? Is that the old man? Is that guy who threw
Who the
stuff?
fuck that be?
Looks like there's some trouble by the park gate.
I smell an incident.
Ma'am, there's no entry to the park.
Now, don't you tell me where I can't go, young fella. I always walk through this park on my way home.
Please get down from there. You'll hurt yourself, ma'am.
That's quite the determined old lady. Personally, I'm a little more interested in this park.
You know what I think? I bet they're filming a movie.
That was the
Why an
last game.
ambulance is here.
Let's go take a look. Maybe we'll see someone famous.
I don't know if that is old.
Not
man.
likely though, right?
Yeah, that would never happen.
That would never happen. We would never run into someone famous in the park.
People are
Ever.
saying that they think that's old bag. I don't think that's old bag, is it?
Well, you can do it.
But
I-
they
That's
would
what
have.
all old people act like.
Entitled.
Papa Bar is saying with the 5 bits, there's a certain character in this case that, in my opinion, definitely deserves the Joey voice. When you see him, you'll know. I mean, I might not be voicing the character you're talking about.
Hey, miss, stay out of the park.
He got mad at me.
You fool.
Did something happen here, officer?
Huh? No, move along. Nothing to see. Why don't you kids go play somewhere else?
There's
Diego-
definitely not a hot blonde guy in there.
Diego plays FGs. Thank you for the follow.
We're not kids, and we're not playing. I'm an attorney.
I'm literally 20.
Stomps feet.
I'm literally a little guy.
I'm just short.
I'm not a little boy. I'm a little
Who
guy.
dis?
Something wrong.
Ah, Detective Sky. We're fine, ma'am. Nothing to report.
Yay!
Oh,
I love her.
Emma.
Yay!
I love her. Our grumpy queen.
Yes.
Detective?
Hot mess.
Love
Why is she
her.
wearing a lab coat?
Because she's a hot mess.
How can you question anybody's outfit?
Her outfit is so fucking weird.
What the fuck is wrong
Is
with
she
this
like
woman's clothes?
cosplaying or something? That's weird.
Super odd.
You're hardly one to comment on how people are dressed.
Damn, Apollo really is just the audience surrogate.
He totally is.
Tiny and grumpy. And these kids are?
Curiosity seekers, ma'am. They claim to be lawyers.
Uh-huh. Why don't you kids run along and play someplace else?
Look, we're not. Thanks for the lollipop, but hey, stop pushing me onto this seesaw. Hey, stop helping me go up and down on the seesaw. Stop
Aren't
it.
you having fun? Isn't this fun?
Get me out of this stroller. I can't do it myself.
Let's go get some ice cream.
Stop
I'm
putting.
stuck in the baby swing.
I've been there, Apollo. She's getting all dommy here. I like that. Or I might spill something on that pretty face of yours. Want a dose of experimental hydrosaccharidosis blah blah
Zip zap zoobity bop.
hydroxyacellulodositrase.
Hydroxy.
Hydroxyacelulodosatrase.
Hydroxyacellulodositrase. Want that
Do you want
in your
that?
face?
Is that what you want?
Is that what you would like?
Papa Boris, thank you for the 5 bits. So guys, this is bordering creepy and fetishistic now. Kenwood, thank you for the 100 bits. Apollo, if you stop investigating, we can go to McDonald's on the way home.
I want Burger King.
Come again? What's hydroxy stuff?
Whatever
Shut
it
the
is.
Fuck up, child.
Whatever it is, it doesn't sound good. Let's go, Trucy.
Try to keep out the riffraff if you would.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness. Yes, ma'am.
How
Hydroxyacellulodositrase.
That thing. He's probably never going to mention it again.
Yeah. How are we gonna get more information like this? Stuck in a swing.
Why don't we ask that nice woman across the street?
Oh yes, that nice woman.
Shrinks down to the size of an ant.
I have to talk to women.
There was a big trash can on the way into the park. Hey, we found Phoenix's home. I guess we could check it out.
A detective's life sure is a hard one.
I am an attorney, Huh?
2 pieces of garbage with paint on them.
These are slippers. They look like those slippers you get at the hospital.
Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go on a car?
Papa Boris, thank you for the 5 bits. It's a preservative booster. The hydro thing?
Is it real?
I don't know. Possibly.
It's a side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something. Or someone.
Who might have a sprained ankle.
Wait, you don't think...
I do. This could be from the car that hit Mr. Right.
Wow, and he took off its mirror? I never knew Daddy was so strong.
Have you seen his neck?
I mean, I've seen his neck, but he does cry a lot. I only have room in my pocket for one of these, though.
I guess we'll both share them. I don't know.
Tuna Mao, thank you for the follow. Oh.
Which do you want to take?
Oh, I see. I'll take the...
Slippers?
You think?
I
Does it matter?
feel like it should be the mirror.
Yeah, I feel like the mirror is like gonna be something.
We probably have to show it to Phoenix at some point, I
Alright.
guess.
Mirror slipped into pocket. Type other. Retrieved from entrance to People Park. It does matter. Okay, weird. I guess there's nothing else I can... Let me just check this and then we'll go back to the lady.
I gotta say, I'd really like to know what happened here.
Hey, I said no one goes in! Unless you want a face full of what's it?
What did you just fucking say? You said, I'm sure it won't be coming up again.
Huh. No dice. Duke Devlin not allowed.
There's no dogs either.
Paint.
There's paint splashed all over this gate. What a mess.
Was this paint knocked over by the car that hit my daddy?
Oh, that's me. That's right. And I'm left to clean up the mess. This woman's voice is all over the place.
That's okay.
If you find whoever did this, bring the scoundrel by, would you?
No one's gonna judge you. I mean, you just had your booster shot. Like, nobody's gonna be like, you're a little inconsistent on that voice.
This little guy.
Of course. Then you can make them clean up their own mess.
You're cute. Naive, but cute.
As long as I'm cute.
When I find whoever did this, you can bet I'll be doing some cleaning. There's nothing I dislike so much as a mess.
Well, you probably don't want to meet Phoenix Wright then.
He's the hot mess.
He's the
Ooh.
hottest mess of all.
Very different.
I wish I could say cool things like that.
I'll bet you do.
Papa Boris.
I kill people.
Papa Boris, thank you for the 5 bits. I like her.
Ow, me.
I like her too. Meatball, he's scratching you.
You bit me.
I'd laugh if my teeth weren't chattering so hard.
He's so horny.
I'm simping.
Horny teeth chattering.
Been there, Apollo. Puberty's
Wow, what a-
hard.
And Apollo's just now
Don't
going
bite
through
me.
it.
Yeah.
Wow, what a big house. And the gate is so big.
The Kitaki family is pretty big around these parts.
Sorry, I'm sure I'm saying these things wrong.
I like the fox. It's so cute.
Ah, that's our family crest from the old country.
Your family crest?
We're clever as the fox, and our teeth are sharp.
So it's like a motto. You need a crest too, Apollo. Ooh, how about the scales of justice? Or a lunar lander?
I'll pass, thanks.
Check this wall mural.
Neat.
A brightly painted dragon. Why do I get the feeling he's glaring at me? Those paints must have been to repaint this wall.
That's right. I called in an artist to do the job right.
The Azulmagia, thank you for the 5 bits. The Kitaki family are Kitsune themed, incidentally. I was going to say I got the Kitsune sort of vibe there. Kenwood, thank you for the 100 bits. Apollo's crest would be that. Kenwood.
It is actually pretty appropriate.
I mean, the attorney's badge.
Lord.
And Martin can't even deny that one because
I
of the
can't.
face that you made.
I totally.
We did have a whole case on it.
Damn.
L Train, thank you for cashing in your hydrate command. And Papa Boris, thank you for the 5 bits. Ah, yeah, the not Yakuza Yakuza. Also, Lunar Lander, she does know who Apollo is, right? As in the Greek god?
Hoo-ha. Who's thirsting for Icarus?
Thank you, the Void Adept, for cashing in your star chips for a hoo-ha. And Duskbringer, thank you for the 10 bits. You called an artist. Please don't tell their name rhymes with a butt. Oh, right. An artist.
He's the third so far.
The third?
The first spilled paint all over the entrance here. The second on my kimono. So
No, don't tell me. It's better that I don't know.
L Train, thank you for the 10 bits. Note that Phoenix's name in Japan is Ryu, which means dragon. So funny how Apollo thinks the dragon is watching him. I get you.
Really.
If she tells him, he might get too horny.
Look at my butthole, ma'am. Sorry, kid, I got no idea what you're talking about.
Let's just chat then. We're coming up to 2:30. How you feeling, Marin?
I'm feeling okay. I'm pretty tired, to be honest.
Okay, we'll
so,
give it another 15 minutes and then check in with you.
Yeah.
Little Plum? That's a really cute name for someone so...
Yes.
Whoa! Sorry.
What is it, Apollo?
I have delayed reaction syndrome. How about you go through me when talking to her, okay, Trucy?
Huh? That seems like a bit of a needless procedure.
What are you gonna do? Shrink in
Especially-
size further?
Yeah.
Turn into a sea squirt?
I'm a lawyer. I live for needless procedures.
You can't talk about these words. Oh, little girl. You should know. We're gangsters. Bitch.
Gangs. Oh, that means you're the bad guys.
Trucy, through me, please, I'm begging you here.
Shut up, I'm trying to get recruited.
The bad guys. I like the sound of that.
I'm gonna need some warm tea after this.
And a jerk off. It takes a lot of hard work.
And a cold shower.
Warm tea, cold shower.
He
Classic
likes
combo.
chubby women. We stand a king who likes them thick. It takes a lot of
Short
hard
king.
work. It takes a lot of hard work to protect a family fortune. Lots of pegging. Things aren't as easy as they used to be for us bad guys.
So you're saying that business is in a slump?
Let's not ask about business if we can help it, please. There was a car accident here last night.
Cyber Rosacha, thank you for bonking Marin with your 5,000 star chips there.
Thank God I have the lowest cooldown. Last night.
Of course you wouldn't know about it. So sorry to bother you.
Wait.
Yes?
You're talking about that man, aren't you? The one who flew 30 feet and just walked away?
He wasn't exaggerating.
We could use a
Why
guy
would
like him
he?
in our business.
Holy cow.
The one with the thick
guy.
neck.
That thick-necked guy who flew 30 feet.
What do that neck do?
That's my daddy.
Papa Boris, thank you for the 5 bits.
Same.
Apollo has a thing for Plum. I have just decided it is now canon. I think you're on the
Oh,
right
so
track.
do
I. The way Phoenix is in this game, I'm sure I know at least one of you has seen Kung Fu Hustle, but it kind of reminds me of Stephen Chow's character in that, where he's like a joke for like 90% of the movie, and then he gets hit in the head so hard that he becomes like perfectly balanced, and he just becomes like a god. He can't be defeated.
Yeah, that sounds like Phoenix, right?
The Azul Magia, thank you for the
Basically.
Thank you for the 5 bits. With how often she keeps pulling out the katana, are we sure that red stain on the gate is paint?
Can't be certain. I should have known. One of our capos thought he'd make a great point man, and I thought I would be great at reading.
They made a great point, man.
Capo. Point man.
Could you avoid using too much, industry lingo?
In any case, it's been nothing but trouble.
Papa Boris, thank you for the 5 bits. Fun fact, that character you're talking about is Stephen Chow, as a matter of fact. Cool, huh? Isn't that what I said?
I've been cleaning up this mess. Oh my god, my brain.
Oh dear.
I've been cleaning up this mess since morning, but
Cleaning up this paint? Was this paint spilled at the time of the accident?
it was around 9 last night. I heard a crashing noise.
That's right, Phoenix said it was around 9 when he got off work.
And found your father drowning in a sea of paint.
So you came to his rescue? He was in a sea of paint and he was like, oh, this
Yeah.
heart soft.
He was so helpless and he was crying so much that you had to pick him up and pat his back.
And also he was eating the paint.
Yeah.
You've my husband, the boss, to thank for that.
Boss.
The car that hit your father.
That's the noise it made while it was driving.
Yes. The car, sometimes the tongue just stops working. The car that hit your father knocked over this paint. Then turned the corner and sped away.
Nirvana, yeah, I'm very happy about the way Soupy's avatar works.
We're in the middle of repainting our wall, you see.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. Hello, Martin and company. Hello, Derek.
Hi.
I'm sure that dragon is glaring at me.
But why are you out here cleaning it up?
What do you mean?
I mean, aren't you a gangster?
Gotta have a clean house.
Don't you have any goons to do your dirty work for you?
Please, go through me when you want to...
Don't be so stiff, lawyer boy. I can see your buckled butthole. Puckered butthole from here.
Through your pants.
Unpucker thine butthole.
Relax.
Not gonna fit anything in there. I suppose we gangsters do have a certain image.
Yes.
But we're community-oriented gangsters, you see. The boss likes to give back to people, see?
How noble of him.
I availed myself of the public facilities to get rid of all the garbage.
Papa Boris, thank you for the 5 bits. I also love Soupy's model as well because of the crossed arms. Yeah, my head's a fucking soup can, so what? Big deal, wanna fight about it?
Now there's just the paint on the street to deal with.
Public facilities. I wonder if she means that trash can. That trash.
Trash can.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
What happened in the park across the street?
Oh, yes, quite the commotion. Chicago lightning, as the boss would say.
Why would he say that?
I don't fucking know.
Chicago. Huh?
He just says it. I'm not expected to understand everything.
Kenwood, thank you for the 10 bits. Public trash facilities. That's just Phoenix's house. Not for the public at all.
Gunfire. Someone was killed. Strange circumstances, too.
You're kidding.
What a morning. Trouble everywhere. The park, the gate, even our house.
Did something happen at your house too?
A crime without honor, without remorse. It's a private matter. Want to hear about it?
Somehow I don't think no is an acceptable answer, Polly.
Okay.
Let me tell you about my mess.
So, what happened at your house?
Boomers.
Oh.
Last night.
Oh no.
Thank you for
You
redeeming
know
the
how
high
they
document
be.
page.
Those boomers.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Me, little Plum Kitaki, the victim of a banty snatcher.
Oh, this is just gonna keep happening? Oh.
Told you,
To
this
be
case is
honest, I
very
forgot that it
normal.
happened to her too.
Yeah,
What?
same.
So it wasn't just my panties that were stolen?
Got you too, did they? Poor thing.
Do they say bloomers in America?
No.
So you guys don't say bloomers to say underwear?
Nope.
Okay.
Not really, not
yeah,
usually.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah,
I'm
I feel like I've
surprised.
only heard it not in like
Yeah.
American.
Also,
media.
bloomers are usually like,
Yeah.
if they are used, it's like an indication of the long under.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like
yeah,
a
like the
specific
very
cut.
specific style.
So they're probably going
Yeah.
for kind of an old-timey sort of gangster, like early, like 20th century vibe for her.
I suppose, because she's a
Yeah.
traditional woman, I
Yeah.
guess. But
I think that's
Japanese people would not wear bloomers under that kimono
why. Right,
for sure.
right.
Like I said, whoever did this is a hardened criminal. Or at least they're hard now. It wasn't you, was it?
No, of course not. Mercy.
Let me check that boner.
I can
Jesus.
tell from looking at you that you're hardened.
I've heard that word. I've heard. Oh no.
What's
she was
going
bitching
on?
about how many times she's heard the word panties, and I'm like, you're not the only one.
Thank you for sending Mary to Horny Jail, Lena Kira. That was the 69th incident since the jail was built, so I think that's appropriate.
Probably
Nice.
68 of them have been me.
Yeah.
I've heard word that panties have been disappearing lately. And the missing panties all have something in common.
Cool.
It's hard to imagine Trucy's and Mrs. Kataki's panties having much in common.
but I will do that.
I just imagine Mrs. Kitaki's panties. Gulp.
How embarrassing!
Oh,
Now I'm
no.
super horny.
I'm a little man thinking about big panties.
Oh no!
I know. We'll find your bloomers too.
Great. Show me what you're made of.
What have you gotten me into this time, Trucy?
Into someone's panties.
No.
Yeah, it's more like what's going to be getting into you,
This
Apollo.
fucking Final Fantasy ass lady. Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. Please tell me they were stolen from a store display. And Papa Boris, thank you for the 5 bits. Yep, Apollo is into plum. Yeah,
We all are.
we all are.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Kenwood,
great.
thank you for the 100 bits. Ace Attorney A. Puckered Justice.
Good for him.
Yeah, good for him. But seriously, this first of all, these wings here make me think of Final Fantasy, and second of all, just she looks like she's like a fucking.
She has such a like the
She looks
main
like
Final Fantasy girl vibe.
She looks like
Lunafair
every
shit going
female
on here.
character from Final Fantasy VIII had a child together. Like there's Keistis
She looks
there.
like Selfie and Yuna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Selfie Yuna and Keistis or something. I don't know.
Yes.
That girl from before.
Oh, welcome home, sweetie.
Who is this?
Hello, mother.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. What the heck is this case? The case of the stolen underwear? It would seem to be.
Unfortunately,
And Papa Boris, thank you for the 5 bits. Apollo wants to sink his teeth into that plum.
She's a Kitaki too?
Miss. Here, our flyer. The Right Anything Agency?
She's got
Just
that.
whited out the talent.
She's got that face that Justine Courtney had. The way she had the little
Oh, yeah.
hands by
Oh yeah.
Anything agency?
I do like they just pasted over Talent Agency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you like the new flyer?
She did that while they were walking around.
Yeah. So, this is our defense attorney, Mr. Apollo Justice.
Derek
We
Anthony.
have him on retainer. He pays us 10%.
Yep.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. So let me guess, the creators were running out of ideas at this time. I just think they were probably being weird.
He wanted to try something else.
It's
Attorney.
a case two.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a case
twos
two,
are
for sure.
always silly. It's got big case two energy.
We're just lucky Kristoff is still alive.
Drop by our office. We'll be waiting. Goodbye.
With all the
won't.
ellipses that she was using, she could be Squall as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
Why did you give her our flyer?
I don't know. She seems like she could use some help.
She's the heiress to a gangster dynasty. She doesn't need our help.
Trucy's like, I need friends everywhere.
I
Teresa's
wouldn't be
just
so
a little
sure.
girl boss. She's always on the
Yeah.
hustle.
She's networking.
100%.
Huh?
All right. Who's messaging me? Oh, it was Marin writing a dot?
Oh, yes, my keyboard.
I see. Okay. Do we want to talk to anybody else here, or because we're at 2 hours 40? Sorry, we're at 2:45 p.m. now, Marin.
I'm pretty tired.
You're pretty tired.
I want to go lay
Yeah.
down.
Okay, it
can
sounds
stop
like
here
that.
then.
We got
Yeah,
we got to a point there. I feel like that's a really
Yeah.
good place to wrap things up. All right, guys, we're gonna save. What's
We
that
can
clicking
probably
noise?
show her the mirror next time.
Right, that's probably a pretty good call.
But I also think she's probably the one who threw out the slippers too. I don't know how that
Duskbringer, thank you for the 10 bits. Also remember how her mother is right behind you with Hidden Blade. All right, we're gonna call it that. We will be back again next Sunday with more Apollo Justice. I don't think there's anything conflicting, is there, guys?
I don't think so.
All right,
I get weekends off now.
let's
Nice.
figure out who we can raid. Taka's streaming. Oh, Sunwon is streaming. That would be nice to raid someone. I think we'll rate Sun 1. Okay, so guys, we're going to call it there. I want to say a big thank you. Oh, hang on. The Azelmag, thank you for the 5 bits. Having looked at the script, Clavia will probably show up in an hour or so from the next session. Into the next session. Okay.
Nice.
Sweet, so we'll probably see him next time. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us today. It was a lot of fun, and I want to give a special thank you, obviously, to my co-host, our usual co-host. We've got Marin. Do you want to say anything to the chat before we go, Marin?
I'm gonna take a nap.
That sounds great. Soupy, did you want to say anything to the chat?
I do want to take a nap. And also, thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yes, also thank you.
And big shout out to our special guest co-host, Karina, also known as Dilphosaur. Was there anything you wanted to plug or promote, Karina, before we pop off here?
I'm on Twitter, Dilphosaur, Tumblr too, if you care to look there. Check out Drawfee Show.
Hey.
We put up an episode last week with Martin, so check it out.
Yay.
Thank you again for
Please.
having me on that. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks for guesting.
Absolutely.
People were so excited.
Yeah, I was excited, and I'm glad that everybody seemed very
Yeah.
enthusiastic about it. Papa
But yeah,
Boris,
and
thank
thank
you.
you for letting me pop in.
Of
all
course.
these
Thank you for
times.
being here. Papa Boris, thank you for the 5 bits. Chumin Min. I'm not sure what that means. Chumin Min. All right, guys, we're going to be rating Sun1 Pro ZD. He's playing some Yoshi's Story. And he's great, and that game, I'm a bigger fan of Yoshi's Island than Yoshi's Story, but I understand why people like Yoshi's Story. It's got an appeal. All right, so let's go see someone, and we'll see you next time. I'll be back with more Yu-Gi-Oh streams in the coming days, and then we'll be back with more Apollo Justice same time next week. Until then, take care. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Happy DILF Day.
Happy Dilf Day.
Go make a baby.
Go do it right now.
If you're not a
Responsibly.
DILF already, go become one.
Go become one, but only if you want
Nothing's
to.
stopping you.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank a DILF. Can be a DILF
4,
figure.
3,
Thank
2,
a DILF for their service.
1.
Dilfs.
Time for Dills.
Doesn't have to be by